never switch sides. Like, even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad. Let her ties in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, do that ass survive, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit her to the sky, change haters on a tirade. Talking to their crib in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel big from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. I'm trying to get grip, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. You long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad here, I'ma curb them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young, to me reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace.
Light it up, light it up. Light it up, light it up. Well, well. Oh, light it up, light it up. Ah, light it up, light it up. Well, well.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, these babies said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry's won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.
Hello and welcome everybody to the League Studio presented by SteelSeries. I am Hyperflop and ooh, this gets me exciting. Watching XGamer and Limidogs in the final tonight in a best of 3. Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. I've been waiting for this for so long. These two teams has been battling this one out for so long now, going up top against some of the top teams in Sweden, and now they're showing off who's gonna be the #1 dog here. And last time we saw anything from these guys was Lemon Dogs against Lil Mix, and that game was insane. Though that series was just out of control. Both teams looking amazing. Lemon Dogs coming out on top and just doing it in such a good style. And on the other side, it was XGamer versus Granite Gaming, and XGamer did what they had to do. They coming out flawless with their popcorn in hand, and that's what we know from now on is the way to success if you want to compete at the highest level in the Swedish league. But I want to go a little bit into the map choices of the teams today, because we do have the first map the boys gonna be playing on is gonna be Overpass, and it was picked by XGamer, which is like what they feel comfortable on. They've been showing over and over. They know how to play the map to their control, lock down everything, and know these rotations back and forth and put them into the advantage, using it to just be looking so dominating. So I'm looking forward to see how Lemon Dogs is gonna cope with this first map. If they can make it close, look at really, really exciting, and push XGamer to the limit, then this map is gonna be absolutely insane to just start off this final series with. Because like whoever just looks the best today is gonna be the top dog. I know I say top dog. Lemon Dogs, kind of weird, but that's just how you say. But I do want to point out, like, we have the boys all over. Hemsk looking although amazing. Like, he knows how to play the game. Like, he at a super young age, 24, coming out, looking clean, doing what he does best. So I'm looking forward to see how he performs. He's been performing so well for the longest time, and god damn. And then we have Susp too, coming out, headshot percentage 55%. That is pretty good in my opinion. It's fairly high compared to so many other players. He is up there compared to majority of players. He's looking consistent. He does what he needs to do, and the same thing with Hemsk. And these two top dogs, like, it's gonna be exciting to see both of these guys coming out, swinging, and looking the best today. But who knows? Like, now both teams are feeling confident in a final here. Both can have nerves on their back, and it could be a little tough, you know? It's not always easy going into a final and just finding your routine or like feeling comfortable. Everybody can be a little nervous. So you need to think about this going in, like considering this. So everybody can just sit down, like going into a game feeling a little uncomfortable. Even though it's your map pick going on to the first one here on Overpass, it could easily go in the favor of Lemon Dogs. What we know, even though XGamer has been performing overwhelmingly well over this entire tournament. And can they keep on pushing this forward, or is Lemon Dogs going to take the first map away? Because I like these offsets coming in and people taking each other's maps, and then we end up in a decider map. That is some of the most exciting things. But Overpass can go all over the place. It comes down to the CT side. Who has the better CT side and taking that control and can bring that momentum and these extra rounds over to the T side and just pick up the last few pieces to end off with a W. And then thinking about this, Lemon Dogs goes in, starting on the CT side. If they get the advantage early, win the pistol round, and take those rounds into their own favor and push it forward, they're looking way, way stronger. So it can go both ways. If Lemon Dogs looking great on CT side, they can always fall on the T side. We have seen teams do that, but it's everybody's games right now. I feel like it's gonna obviously it's gonna mostly be in XGamer's favor, but we never know. If Lemon Dogs looking great today on the CT side, they have a big chance of taking this map away. But I'm gonna slowly just make my move over to the casters as they are warming up, and these guys are just so excited to watch the final, as so am I. So boys, I want to hear your guys' predictions and what you think about Overpass.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are doing well today. We are about to jump into the grand final the Swedish Prime League here on the channel, and things are looking about to be heating up. Of course, today I am joined by Time to Light. How you doing over there, buddy?
I'm great. I've been warming up as we have been told we've been doing. Now, it's the Swedish Prime League Grand Finals, or at least the finals to make it into the Grand Finals. I'm not really sure what exactly to call it, but you get where I'm going with this one. This is, as they say, for all the marbles, and I've been told that we have a duel of brothers. This is a new one.
Yeah, from what I've heard, there is a duel of brothers happening here in between these two teams. There happens to be two twin brothers over on the Lemon Dogs and X Gamer side. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to be playing off of each other. I assume they've been pugging for a long time together, so we should be seeing a similar play style come out from those two. One of them is Adam, and then the other one, I don't know, which is appalling, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Wait, hold on, I'm getting... Who is it? Susp. Oh, it's Susp. All right, thank you, production, for coming on in and clutching us up with that one. But yeah, so Susp and Adam, with players going to be looking to go ahead and show off their own unique styles, even though they share a bit of brotherhood coming on into this one. But of course, it should be a lot of fun. Of course, this is a best of 3 format, so we should be seeing all 3 maps today, as we did a couple of days ago on Saturday. You weren't on with me, but there was this banger match. It was between Lil Mix and Lemon Dogs, and it went all 3 maps. We saw 2 overtimes, and it was absolutely beautiful to see. They were just such equally skilled teams. Their gunfights were about the same. They were winning them 50% of the time, and it was just absolutely beautiful to see that during the semifinal. Of course, meanwhile, during the other semifinal, Granite Gaming versus X Gamer, it was a bit of a wash. That went the way of X Gamer very, very quickly. It was taken out of pocket, really. It was just a very quick match. It went 2-0, and it was like 16-6, 16-5 or something like that. It was absolutely appalling to see, especially coming on through after they had done so well, and then they just come up and they absolutely destroy them, and it was really good form coming out from X Gamer.
Yeah, X Gamer's been looking good all season. I haven't casted any of the games, but I've been following the Swedish Prime League because I've covered mostly Danish if I've been on here at all, and they've just been walking through. It's been a walk in the park for them, even though they're not from New York. I am closer to New York than they are, but I can't even speak English, much less go to America. We're gonna pretend I've stopped speaking for now, but I want to see Lemon Dogs pick it up, because the last time out, X Gamer won. X Gamer, the only team to go flawless throughout this season, 9-0, plus their 2 games in the semis. We need to see Lemon Dogs show up. It's really, the pressure's on them. X Gamer, like we've said, it's been a walk in the park. They've really strolled through this season. I need to see a challenge from somebody, and the second-seeded Lemon Dogs seem like the perfect candidates to put up that fight.
Yeah, they certainly do. Lemon Dogs, of course, play a little bit more of a pugging style. They're a bit more of a mixed stack. It's a newer team, and they're going to be looking to go ahead and trying to prove themselves against a more structured team like X Gamer, who's been looking amazing all season, like you were saying. But I think Lemon Dogs could be the team to do that, because they certainly have the aim, they certainly have the brain to do so. We were seeing that yesterday against not yesterday, but 2 days ago against Lil Mix. So we really should be able to see Lemon Dogs put up a good fight and make Gamer X put through their paces. We should be able to see them have to have a little bit of a struggle bus coming on through in this best of 3, especially with the map pool I think we are looking at. And if we do know that Time to Light, so it seems like you might.
Yeah, it's Overpass, Dust 2, and Mirage in that order, as far as we have been told. I'm looking for Dust 2 to really be the good shot for Lemon Dogs, because it's Dust 2. Everybody's played Dust 2. As my camera is dying, hold on, let me try and fix that really quick. Hello? Am I back? Okay, it looks weird for me. I don't know what the heck's going on, but pretend I'm not in 120p or whatever the heck that is. I really want to see Lemon Dogs show up early on Overpass and just win Dust 2. If they don't get Dust 2, I don't think we're going to see a third map. Of course, that is the second map overall, so that would be a default. But it's Overpass. Against X Gamer, I just don't think they have a very good shot.
Yeah, Overpass, of course, is a bit more of a structured map. A lot of strategies that have to come out when you are playing on that one. There's a lot of team play aspects that come out very prominently on Overpass, unlike Dust 2 and Mirage. Mirage is a very puggy map. Dust 2, it's an aimer map, to be honest. That's what you are looking to see when you're coming on into that one. Because you could really get a lot of good stuff to come out on Dust 2. There are some default smokes. There is that sort of aspect that comes down to it. But a lot of teams at this level go ahead and they just go ahead and like to play the aim over the brain onto Dust 2 because that can win them today over there on that map. And Mirage, it's not like a similar story, but there is there's some trends that can happen on that map as well when you're looking at it, because there are your default smokes, there are your executes you can throw towards A, throw towards B. But of course, it's still a map that everybody plays. They play it daily. You play it during MM. You play it during face pugs, ESCA pugs. Anything you really touch, you're going to end up Mirage at least once or twice a day. So you're going to be looking to see that. So seeing that map and seeing everybody playing that map, you get some puggy styles to come on out because that's just what everybody knows how to do by default. So I mean, it'll be rather interesting to see what this map pool does come out to, and if we do go to that third map of Mirage, it could be rather interesting to see what the side of X Gamer and Lemon Dogs will come up with. But of course, it seems like we're having some technical issues, so we are going to go to a quick break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.
What? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. I apologize. Yes, can you hear us?
There's no shortcut, no cheat code.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this one, but it seems like we're having a few technical difficulties. It's been unfortunate. Of course, this is esports. This is the name of the game. We're going to see these technical difficulties come on. We're already in the back. Okay, yeah. Round 3 coming on up into the books. Of course, Lemon Dogs taking it 2-0 thus far. Things looking good for them, but I'm pretty sure the HUD is wrong. I'm pretty sure X Gamer has taken the first 3 rounds. Yeah,
I'm looking at it. I'm making sure. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Yeah. I wanted to make sure I was not crazy. I knew Adam was on Lemon Dogs, so that took me a second. But yes, X Gamer starting the T side. Lemon Dogs looking a little worse for wear, but it is the first 3 rounds. This is really where it's predominant. We've missed the relatively boring rounds. I'm not going to lie to you. Not too much happens in the first 3 rounds. Maybe it's pistol, but other than that, you have your relatively default shutdowns after such rounds. Now, up being brought out in the bathrooms. Oh, Hem looking a little worse for wear, needing to back out, and that's a position given up early, and they have to back out of brackets as well. Not looking great.
Yeah, coming on into this, of course, they're still trying to touch and feel their way around the map. X Gamer, they know that this is the rifle round. They know that this is the all-important round. They need to be able to get these entries coming on in, and just like that, no miss, not missing. They'll be able to find Exello to open things up for the side of X Gamer, but things still looking a little rough to go towards B. Shots coming out of Adaba, going to be able to find one on a no miss. That's going to be that equal trade coming on through that we do need to see. Now it's down to this 4 versus 4, and there's a lot of map control being taken up, especially by Peanut. Going to be able to find out Cobra. Let's go open things up towards that A site, giving themselves that second kill into the round, and as him going to be there for that refrag. That nice little AWP shot coming on through. Just like that, it's down to a 3 versus 3, and it does looking to be going towards B. One player to hold things up. That's Zaza. So on the site rotates coming on through. Let's see what Zaza is going to be able to pull off here as Yup starts to push his way around, of course, through the wall. Shots coming on through the M4A1S, proving its superiority there, especially when it comes to spam sprays like that. But Sus There for the refrag. Zaza there for one more, and just like that, it's all down to Flaw. Flaw going to jump all through the smoke, looking to play like Stewie 2K. Not going to be able to find that first one, as Zaza does clean him up, and that'll be Lemon Dogs picking up the first round.
Yeah, if he won that round, it definitely would have been criminal. But Lemon Dogs do pick up their first, and they win the gun round. That is the main issue there for X Gamer. They will buy right back up as they did bonus that time around, but they need to win here. This would break their bank. At the same time, it would break the bank of Lemon Dogs. Hem bringing out that op yet again, looking for as much as they can get, but holding this ramp angle is very, very dangerous. You can get peeked from so many angles. Zello down below. Flaw doesn't check it. Oh no, Flaw doesn't check it, and it costs them their life. X Gamer dropping the opening pick. Lemon Dogs looking good.
Yeah, no, that's a rather nice frag to start out with there. That Mag 7 doing the work. Zell now going to be able to get himself out of con as well to get himself into a different position with an AK in tow. That should be able to give themselves quite a bit of an advantage now that they're all rifled up, 2 AKs in hand for the CT side. That's such a powerful weapon to have, especially holding things down here on Overpass. This is a bit of a CT-sided map, and that's exactly what you need to see come out of these guys, especially coming up against X Gamer, who's been looking so strong this entire season. Now, Peanut with the op, going to start to peek out towards A, not able to find anything just yet. He might be able to find the other opera in his sight lines. Just a moment. Shot going to be a miss. Now the duel going to begin. Shot from him, not going to be able to find anything either. He's going back on off, look to play towards long, maybe try and find one out there. But of course, right now, X Gamer positioning to go towards that B site.
Yup is set up, but can they find anything? Looking towards Graffiti, doesn't see anything. Looking up towards Heaven, sees one, but cannot hit the shot. Adam is below, looking for a shot of their own. Molotov comes in, but it's way too far. Bomb will go down. X Gamer now in a post plant. Sus with one nice shot. Adam looking to hold down Yup, looking for the shot. It's Peanut from the side taking damage, but oh, Adam looks the wrong way, and it's a double for X Gamer as it's the 2 versus 4. Zellos looking to push in. Hems behind with the up, but this round looks all but over. Zellos does bring it back with 1. Sus still looking to peek, but Zellos loses their fight. Hemzek will look to run away. The op will be saved, but X Gamer shut down Lemon Dogs and break the bank with only that op being saved over.
Yeah, of course, that's rather unfortunate. They're coming out from Lemon Dogs. That AWP is such a powerful weapon to bring over into an eco round. But there's something to be said about this round coming on through, especially with them dismantling the econ this early into the matchup. Of course, now Lemon Dogs just going to be looking maybe to buy up, force up just a little bit since they won't have too much loss bonus to work with. And it does look like they will be affording themselves those A1Ss as well. So we're going to be seeing quite a bit of utility. So the buy, rather comfortable. They're going to be looking to go ahead and trying to shut down this round. This is going to be an actual attempt rather than just ecoing this one off and saving it up. So this could be rather interesting to come on through. Hemscott not going to be able to find that shot. Rather unfortunate, but no miss. And Flaw starting to make their way through. Flaw able to find Will and Zello. Now no miss. Gonna have a bit of a miss there. Rather unfortunate for him as Adam will eliminate him, putting it down to a 4 versus 4. Things still in the favor for X Gamer as it is that 1-for-1 trade.
Oh no, Suspect doesn't get flashed. It is traded right back. Hemzek finally does get the flash assist. Zaza holding the close angle. Oh my goodness, he wins the fight as well. Peanut goes down. Yup and Flaw in a 2 versus 3. Hemzek holds the angle, but they've already crossed. Zaza try to peek around. Does he get it? No. Yup wins the fight. Nade pulled out, sees Hemzek. Nade goes in. Nice little bit of damage, but not enough to write home about. Hemzek looking to push through. Smoke down. Nobody seeing anybody just yet, but Hemzek has to get a vertical position, has to win one fight to allow Cobra to push back in. Does just that. Looks for the second. Does he get it? No, it doesn't have to. Cobra from the side gives Lemon Dogs their second and looks good here in round 6. Brings Lemon Dog right back in.
Yeah, Lemon Dogs not surrendering just yet. They don't want to bow down to the overlords of the Swedish Prime League of X Gamer. Things been looking really good for them all season, but right now, Lemon Dogs looking to put them through their paces. Shots coming on through just like that, bring that 2-4. And now Hem's gonna be looking for this first one, playing a bit of a cheeky angle here, not wanting to over peek it just yet. Flashes himself out. That's going to be him backing on playing towards bracket. Sus going to be able to find one on Exile. Brings it down to a 4 versus 5 meta advantage going the way of X Gamer. But of course, back on off, and they're just going to be looking to still touch and feel the way around this map. making their way through Khan here. It's going to be nice for the rotate. They have control of that now, and that's going to be something that Hemsk needs to be careful of. Gets tagged down, but seemingly getting away with his life. That's going to be rather nice, as Cobra with the secondary op, going to be able to find himself 2 Hemsk there for 1, and just like that, down to Yup and Susp. Shots coming on through from Cobra. One last one to finish on Susp, and just like that, Yup is all alone in the server. 1 versus 4, a Galil in hand. Not a chance really to get onto either of these sides, as players are still stacked towards B. Nicely done there by Lemon Dogs, cleaning that one up, lickety-split. The uppers that double ups up being so powerful, double up towards A. Just doing the work, doing the time, and absolutely making the dream work.
I just realized I was muted. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I realized.
I have no brain cells.
It's all
Lemon
good, it's all
Dogs
good.
do pick up. So things have switched. They've switched, I think, incorrect. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Lemon Dogs have picked up their third. I wanted to make sure it wasn't X Gamer losing. Yeah, it's a little bit of a HUD bug. Hate to say it, but welcome to Counter-Strike. Oh, that's a little bit bad for. Oh my god! Hemsk, what? Hemsk wins it. Backs up as well.
absolutely
Gets
massive.
away with his life. And he stays alive. Oh my goodness, he stays alive with the op. No business winning that secondary fight. Misses the opening shot. Cobra is going to hear this though, so we'll for sure win this fight. Sus doesn't look the right way. Gets domed from the side. It's down to just no miss. And yeah, you're going to miss those shots. Nobody's there, unfortunately. Hemsk backing away. And I still think Hemsk should go buy a lottery ticket right now. No business staying alive right now.
No, that was absolutely incredible to come out of him. You love to see that sort of finesse to just come out in the oddest moments. Yeah, no miss, not missing his shots. Jumps on through, finds one onto Cobra's head. The Galil doing the damage. Right now, he's doing the econ damage that he needs to do here. Not necessarily looking for the round win, but certainly could look to deal a lot of heavy hitting damage to their economy, especially with as low as it is. That's just something that's going to need to be spoken about coming up into this one. And now, of course, no miss, up in hand. Might have a bit of a duel coming out with Hemsk if he's not too careful.
Hemsk doesn't know where No Miss is, and doesn't see him. Neither of them have seen each other, but Hemsk hits the headshot. The 5-7 to the dome. Look at this from Hemsk, by the way. What is that? That's not real. I'm sorry. No business winning that fight. Does get one and gets out and finally finishes off the round just the way he opened it up. Lemon Dogs tying us right back up, showing up on X Gamer's map pick, but of course this is the CT side of Overpass, so you'd expect them to get a minimum of 7-8 rounds if they want to even make it a negligible half.
Yeah, 7-8 rounds would be ideal, but of course there is still time and place for them to show up there on that T side. Right now, of course, they're very, very puggy team in my opinion, so we will be seeing them go ahead and using that aim versus having those set strategies in place. So I mean, it could really go either way. You just gotta be careful about how you play it here on the CT side. This first half can be so important. Bit of a run boost gonna be coming on out, and the shot gonna be a miss there by Hemsk. Rather unfortunate, but it was a good attempt. Now there's gonna be a bit of ground being made by the side of X Gamer as they start to touch and feel their way over towards this A site, looking to go towards bathrooms, towards long. A smoke to allow Susp a little bit more extra room to work with. Now, it's just going to be played out rather slowly, rather cautiously. They don't want to overdo things here.
Zelos throwing a flash in, maybe just to create some space. Hemsk's not really trying to capitalize off of it. You can't really blame him for it. Smoke does go out towards the back along, so really denying information on this A site. That's exactly what X Gamer need to do. They need to push in and make sure they're not seen doing it. That's not how you do it. Yup, dies first, and that is not how you want to open up this 9th round. Hemsk looking for another. No! Hits flaw through the wall. A little bit of a flaw there, as Maggie continues to push off of it as well. This is looking like a good round on both sides as well. Lemon Dogs coming back into it as Cobra doubles up. Zaza even has a flank already prepped. There's one, looking for the second, gets just that. Lemon Dogs take the lead on Overpass.
Oh, man. So far, things looking absolutely stellar for Lemon Dogs, playing this exactly how they needed to, dropping those first 3 rounds, and then now getting a string of rounds together to bring it up to into a lead for themselves. Now, technical timeout coming on through, a bit of issue in the server maybe. Who knows what's really going on here? They'll be trying to think through things maybe. as they do try and fix maybe someone's having some ping issues. So, of course, there'll be a little bit of downtime right now. And that's going to give Lemon Dogs a bit of pause if they're not too careful, especially coming into it. This could halt their momentum. Gotta be careful about how they play into this round. This round can determine quite a lot, even though it will be an eco.
I'd like to see a very swift anti-eco from Lemon Dogs. At least that's what I'm assuming we're going to see because of how well they've been showing themselves after round number maybe 5 or 6. They really capitalized off of the fact that they had the better weaponry and showed up on the defensive side. They need to continue with it. That's the main issue. You cannot have a good CT side of Overpass without momentum. Now, these kills from Cobra that are about to come in right here are nuts and opened up everything. And then on the backside, just cleaning up round number 9, giving Lemon Dogs that lead. They're going to look to push off of that news, as you said, the momentum to their advantage. It's just pistols on the X Gamer side. Not too much to work with, but in the right hands, Deagles and Tech 9s are extremely dangerous.
Yeah, they are dangerous, like you were saying. Right now, it's going to be played out fairly slowly. You've got these Deags, these Rec 9s to come out as well. And now it's just going to be played out quietly, patiently. They're going to be looking to maybe go through Con, make their way towards A. They got to find out this upper pretty quickly if they do want to make any sort of movement towards this A site. Hemsk there for one, going back on off, using that P250 to great effect. Whoa, oh, does get away just barely. Oh, he wins that. No way. Yup, losing his life there. It's no miss. Doesn't miss, takes him out with a Deagle shot to the body. Now a 3 versus 4 retake. Going to be looking to come on out as the bomb looks to be planted there. Dice, a position being taken up over at Bathrooms. And no miss. So quick. The Deagle absolutely dealing the damage as it is brought down into a 3 versus 3. Shots can be on through, bringing it into a nice place as Adam could be able to find out, but no miss, brings it down to a 2 versus 3. The retake looking to come on out now. Flash is coming on through. Susp with this AWP going to be looking for his brother to find him out, but right now being played out carefully as the smoke comes on through. The op shot through the smoke going to be a bit of a miss. Zaza taking up some advanced positioning and has missed by the op, going to seal the deal. Zaza to finish up Susp, and that will be a 6th round for Lemonade. It's rather pricey, but they did the work they needed to do.
X Gamer looking good in that round, though. I gotta say, they looked pretty good. Pushed through, took control, and got a bomb plant along with 2 rifles away. That was not a bad eco by any means. They're coming back into this with rifles up against a Lemon Dog side that is not rich by any means. Cobra, the only one on anything above $5,000, even after the multiple rounds won. And it looks like they've been doing their homework on the X Gamer side, but it doesn't pay off. That time it does. Adam is dropped. That is the opening you're looking for in the T side, especially pushing on towards that B site where you can see 3 players now posturing.
All 3 players, players posturing up, trying to find their way on to one of these sites. Something to be careful of is Xalo over here in Bathrooms. They did spam towards him. They're being found out there. It's going to be played out rather slowly. They don't want to overdo things. They don't want to get caught out. Magi, though, should be able to find one. The tag's coming on through. Is Zaza able to find one as well? And now Xalo chasing down Magi to find one. Suspect not going to catch him off guard. He's going to be ready, putting down that mod. That's going to halt their aggression. And so far, playing this one flawlessly. As we'll be able to find one to Zaza, though. The Cobra, there for the refrag.
Trades have gone back and forth thus far, as I'm wondering what the heck Susp is trying to do here. Maybe try and cut off a rotation. You can see setting up, looking for one, does find one and gets the kill as well. Looking for the second, can't find it just yet. Bomb does go down. Hemsk looking for the push through. Wow, there's only 1 player on the site, but decides a little bit better of it. Yup, repositioning towards the monster spot, and one does push in towards short just the same. Hemsk clearing that first. Susp holding the angle, doesn't win the fight either. Yup, alone. 1 versus 2. Smoke on the bomb, looking to be stuck. Does it? It looks to be so. Not hitting the shots, and Hemsk just cleans him out. Lemon Dogs with another on the board, 7-4 on it, and somehow are continuing with their pressure and retaking yet again.
Things looking really solid here for Lemon Dogs, putting a string of rounds together, but of course, Another AK round coming up into the books for the side of X Gamer. This is rather important for them to win. They don't want Lemon Dogs to go ahead and convert this half this early, and they're looking to play with unhindered aggression. That Molotov gonna shut down any aggression that could be taken down connector. They don't have control of that. That HE dealing a little bit of chip damage, but not too much. Through the smoke, some tags coming out through. Oh, about finding out the head. Very, very close. No dice on it just yet. Now they're all starting to barrel their way down towards B. 2 players to hold this off. Magi making their way through. He drops one down. What? They don't know where he is. Oh, dear God, Magi gonna be able to find out Adam and Zaza to open things up towards B. And just like that, down to a 3 versus 5. Man advantage in the favor of X Gamers. And this retake looking to be null.
There's no way they clear out Yup. Sitting in graffiti, no way you clear this. No business doing so. They do with 1, though. So it's a trade, 2 for 1 in the end. Zelos with the double. It's now the 2 versus 3. And what are you, Zelos, playing hot potato with rifles, and it costs him his life. X Gamer, they are going to secure a 5th here unless Hemsk gets a little sneaky with a defuse. Maybe looking for, oh my goodness, he's going to try it. Nobody's here. He can get it. Oh no!
Oh
it's a fake. He's trying to take weapons away. He's gonna do what?
No.
Hello? Hemsk? That was I thought he was gonna do something cool. He just taps it, misses a shot, and costs himself an op. That's a questionable one. I'm not gonna lie to you here, Dugate.
Yeah, no, rather strange to see, but of course, he was just looking to go ahead. He was out of time. He's looking to go ahead, maybe find a rifle. If I was him, I will try and say that over. I think they called it quits there right at the end when they did lose that AK. He was just like, screw it, let's go ahead and try and make something flashy happen. And just like that, Cobra looking real flashy. Gonna be able to find out too. And no miss. Going to be eliminated there right out of the gates. Flaw there for the refrag though. This put down that 4 versus 3. Man advantage going the way of Lemon Dogs. Now it's going to be played out decently slowly. They've at that disadvantage. They were able to get a 1-for-1 trade. Would have been a lot better for themselves, but Xello. This could be interesting. Yeah, it's going to find out his back here. Rather important frag to come on through. It's a little bit labored, but of course, Yup eventually does fall. Now it's down to this 2 versus 4. There's no chance really for X Gamer to come back into this unless Flaw does something absolutely flawless.
They need to find the right person at the right time, and the issue is the only way they can do that is pushing onto A together and from 2 different sides. As weird as that sounds, yes, it's the way to do it. Trying to push into long and towards bathrooms simultaneously while pressuring both sides, maybe trying to catch the op off guard. But there's now a 3rd player rotating up towards A. As you can see, the push is coming through. Hemsk being pressured from bathrooms, but it's a fake from that side. Magi with 1, looking for the 2nd, can't find it just yet. Now just taking some control. Molotov towards bank, but it won't even create room. It's a 1-for-1 trade over towards that side. Molotov towards the back of the truck, trying to force out. The pressure does just that. Bomb will go down as the pressure's being put up from Zaza, but it's over towards bathroom. 1 versus 1, looking for it. Magi finds the information. Blackband goes up, looking for the peak before it goes off, but doesn't have to. There goes the peak. Down goes Zaza. X Gamer with a 6 on the board.
Nicely done. X Gamer now starting to get some wind under their sails after the sea was dead quiet there for a little bit now. Well, things are starting to go their way. Now, within 1 of tying things back up, it's a D ground coming on through from Lemon Dogs. Of course, these guys are a bit of aimers, so we're going to go ahead and look to try and maybe find some econ damage and maybe a possible conversion. Eagle rounds are always rather interesting in my book, so, I mean, there's still a chance for them to get things going, but it's going to be played out rather slowly, rather carefully. And Cobra taking up a very aggressive position here at the end of long. It's not going to pan out for him, though, as Susp does find him out.
Not the opening you're looking for if you are Lemon Dogs. Now 3, 4 dead. It's Zelos in a 1 versus 5. 1 player's low, a 2nd half HP. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm a realist. No way Zelos wins this fight. Looking to peek around, looking for maybe a fight, but he gets domed from the side. Magi clears him out. We're dead even. It's deuce as we head to the final round of the half. Now, Dugade, the question I pose to you, our final gun round, our final round itself, who will take the advantage going into the second half?
Who will take the advantage coming into the second half? Right now, it could go either way. We've got ourselves rife around the utility, bare bones. They do have smokes and flashes, and then right now it's looking to be a bit of a rush, not working into the favor of, hence the op will be eliminated. The retake will have to come underway into this 15th round. This MAC-10 rushing on through, able to deal out the damage. Just like that, the HE not going to find anything. It's a good spot, but those mollies certainly doing the work. Cobra going to be able to find out one before no miss. Does get the refrag, brings it down to a 3 versus 4. Man advantage still going the way of X Gamer as the shots from no miss. Not missing. Going to be able to collect one. Slash collects the other. And just like that, it's down to Cobra. Cobra to 1 versus 4. Not much he can look to do. A1S in hand. And the shots going to be out through. Finds one. They're going for knives. And no miss. Going to finish it off as an 8th round is collected by the side of X Gamer. 8-7 at the half. Lemon Dogs trailing behind by 1.
All right, so here's a live simulation of the X Gamer comms as they headed into round number 15. It is, quote, "Rush B, don't stop." That was the call. And you can see it worked to perfection. X Gamer really using the fact that they were slower throughout the rest of the half to their advantage. They didn't over push early on, and holding W caught Lemon Dogs off guard, giving X Gamer the advantage heading into the advantageous half. They're looking good in their own map pick. It is only that 1 round deficit, but 1 round can mean everything, especially when it is a pistol round. This would give them a massive advantage.
This pistol round is very important.
And, oh, no!
This guy. We able to find out one there. Cobra finding out the other. We're just seeing X Gamer overextend just a little bit and being caught out by the side there. That's going to be that advantage that we need to see Lemon Dogs try to exploit. Right now, it looks like they're going position themselves and posture themselves to go towards B. Makes a lot of sense. No one's there. It's a clean sight. 3 bomb plants, and they're in a 4 versus 3 retake when it comes down to it. A flash, that's going to signal to the side of X Gamer, saying, oh, hey, we're towards B. We need to get the road safe. We want to try and this retake. And so far, Flaw starting it out nicely. Nice little tap coming on through on the Cobra as it is put down to a 3 versus 4. The retake now looking to come underway. 1 from Connector, 2 from CT, and let's see what we're going to have come out here for themselves. Yep, going to be able to find out 1. The shot's going to be out through. Zal's going to be able to find out one of his own. Him finds the other. Now, yep, all alone. 1 versus 3. Gets cornered, gets triple peaked, and that will be all she wrote as an 8th round is put onto the board. So I have Lemon Dogs tying things right back on up there in the first round.
We're seeing a little bit of a labored effort from X Gamer in that round. Difficult early on, losing those opening picks, and then having to retake onto a site that's historically difficult to do, especially without the man advantage. That was strong, especially in the pistol from Lemon Dogs, and exactly what they need to try and push on through the rest of this half. X Gamer does buy in this round, so if they lose it, it's going to cost them dearly. Cobra, a little loud over towards Party, so you can see the flank already being set up. Sus from behind, not being checked. There's one, looking for the second, can't find it early, and gets shut down because of it. Zaza from the side with a double with that AK, lining them both up, knocking them both down, and sending Lemon Dogs with the man advantage, with the weaponry advantage as well. Looking strong here with the conversion. It seems like it's only Yup with any chance to convert anything, and I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, we'll be able to find out 1. The second one not going to be any dice for them. Just like that, Adam to finish it off. That's a 9-8 scoreline. Of course, coming out through that after with that pistol round, forcing up into the second. So X Gamer trying to put a bit of a fight, but of course that wasn't going to come all through. Technical timeout going to be coming back all through. We'll see Deegs come out from X Gamer. They're going to be looking to save up quite a bit of money here. Try to take a little bit of money out of the hands of Lemon Dog, and then buy up into the next. So this round, not too consequential.
Yeah, just some highlights while we have a tech issue. That is not a highlight, by the way. That is a low light, to say the least. A little bit labored on the flank. But it was a strong half, I gotta say, from Lemon Dogs, and they're starting things off strong as well. On the CT side, against a team that has been flawless throughout the season, you looked halfway decent, and now starting off the T side, you looked even better. That's exactly what you need. Now, Lemon Dogs, they need to build off of that. This will be a round that is almost theirs by default. I'm not going to say it's entirely in their hands, but they're facing up against 2 Deagles, 2 P250s, and a USP with full rifles or whatever they want. I think they're going to bonus 1 or 2 SMGs, but they're still looking strong. Lemon Dogs looking to reach double digits first.
Right now, Lemon Dogs certainly are looking to do that. Of course, I think we will be seeing a bit of a rifle round come on through. And no, my bad. I was thinking this round already happened for some reason. But this is the non-too consequential round for the side of Lemon Dogs. Brain fart for a quick moment there. But, you know, that's the way it goes. I'm a caster. I lose my mind every now and then. Now, shot's going to be looking to call through. A bit of spam spray. Nothing on be connecting. And right now, just very passive position to be taken up. Of course, we'll be seeing X-Gamer tossed out some HE. Some shots go through. The P250 doing the damage, but Adam saying no thank you, goodbye. Going to finish off quite a few before Zaza does finish off Flow after the refrag does come out. Susp, last man staying, the twin of Adam. Going to be over here in heaven looking to find the head of maybe his twin, maybe one of his teammates. And right now, going to be played out rather quietly and rather slowly.
There's not much you can do here. Looking for maybe a headshot, but at this point, if you're Lemon Dogs, don't ever pressure it. You could just give over a rifle, and Adam looking to find his twin, brings out the Glock, and down he goes. Susp is removed. Lemon Dogs the first to reach double digits, and most importantly, in that round, it only cost them the MAC-10. That is the best possible situation for Lemon Dogs. Adam most likely going to drop something over. Rather, it's not Adam. Zelos rather buys themselves. Little interesting, but nonetheless, Lemon Dogs looking strong. This will be a very, very important rifle round now, as it's X-Gamer with no money if they lose it. And it's going to be very, very quick out short. One that Adam can capitalize off of, but only a 1-for-1 trade in the end.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade that is in the favor of Lemon Dogs when you're on this T side. Of course, shots coming out as Exelo, very quick, very precise as Magi does fall, bringing it down to a 3 versus 4. The man advantage going the way of Lemon Dogs. They start to have an entry onto the site. One player left over here. Of course, is the rotator coming on through, and they're going to start to make their way up towards this A side. They know this round is rather important when it comes down to things for the side of X-Gamer. Econ not looking the greatest here, and they're on the CT side, and Cobra finding out Suspect's worst case scenario.
Zelos holding that long angle, and it's Yup at a 1 versus 4. Again, only losing one player on the Lemon Dog side. This time around, it is a rifle, but it was a Galil as a rifle. Again, losing the best possible weapon to lose, and Zelos just capitalizes off of it. Yup gets swung on. That is, I don't even know what kind of peak that is. That is mean. I feel like there are laws against ruining somebody's life like that. X-Gamer looking a little worse for wear as they're forced onto yet another broken eco-ish kind of buy. A half buy at most, buying down to 2,000. Eagles across the board, everybody with armor, but it's a flash and a smoke, no kit at all. Lemon Dogs, if they play their cards correctly, they're looking even better.
Right now, it's going to be played out really quietly, really slowly, and very patiently when it comes to the side of X-Gamer. They've got all deeks in their hand. They got a splash. They got smoke. They're just looking to try and maybe deal a little bit of econ damage. Too successful with that thus far, especially in that last round. That's a round they really need to try and convert. But, of course, not working into their favor. Now, Adam should be able to find out no miss here. Will be able to as Cobra finds out one onto Magi across the map. Something to be careful of, though, is Susp. He does have a backline entrance to find one over here towards this monster. But unfortunately for him, Zaza, even farther back than he is, going to find him out. And just like that, it's all down to Yup and Flaw. And let's hope this isn't looking too flawed for Flawed here. And unfortunately for him, not going to come out. Yup, able to find out one by the skin of his teeth, taking down Adam. But no more, no less. That'll be it. A 12th on the board for Lemon Dogs.
By any chance, are Lemon Dogs living in the early 1920s? They are made of money. This is absurd. They are rich as it is. Susp, check your corners. As easy as that sounds, I don't do it. Some people just don't. It is what it is. But that was a round that X-Gamer wasn't really expected to win. At best, it was taking rifles away, and at worst, well, you saw. Hemsk looking to push through. What are you? Oh no! Hemsk, you can't sit there, sir. Walks through the fire and the flames, gets blown up by an HE. That was not good.
That was rather unfortunate. That molly came down, he was forced out front, took the shot, missed the shot, and then HE came through, dinked down a lot of his health, and then the Molotov spread a little bit and finished him. Oh, Susp gonna be there for the refrag, or not the refrag, or an additional frag on the Cobra. And just like that, things starting to look good for him. Oh, it's all down to Adam and Zaza. Zaza have been looking rather clean through the both series that I've watched it and played through. Currently sitting at 18-11. He needs to find himself 3 here if he does want a chance into it. I don't think they're really going to be looking for it from here on out. I think it's time for them to go ahead, back on off, look to bring over rifles. They're flushed with cash, but bring over a rifle or 2, armor, some utility. Rather important to work with.
I think most importantly, you just don't give her the AKs. X-Gamer are dangerous with AKs, as we saw in the first half. Maybe go for a bomb plan at best, but I mean, it's not really worth it. At that point, you already have money. The extra $800 is not going to change the world, and giving over the rifles may do just that. You can see each player just sitting where they are, quite literally opposite sides of the map. It is going to be Adam dying here. He will get one, but he's going to get swung on from behind, and Flaw finishes him off.
Ooh,
Zaza on a 1 versus 4. Oh, no. Zaza almost getting knifed, trying to maybe take... Can he take the op away? That's the question. Will he? No. Instead, tries to save. I don't think he's going to stay alive, though. If they can push him and take the rifle away, he's going to be broke. But no, he's perfectly fine. And actually, he has $10,000 anyway. It would have been the worst thing.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's got plenty of money, man. He's flush with cash. Like you were saying, they're saying they're living in the 1920s. Plenty of money. They got the AKs to work with. And now it's time for them to go ahead and go into the 22nd round regulation. 12-9, we've got Lemon Dogs up here in the lead. Of course, X-Gamer trying to have a resurgence here now into the second half. It's been some positive moments for both these teams. One team goes to sleep, the other team pops on off and absolutely does a lot of work. Now it might be time for X-Gamer to get things going. Of course, Lemon Dogs, they have a couple buys in store regardless of how this goes. Players sitting at 5, 8K, 3K. So we will be seeing rifles dropped over to the teammates with lower econ. Now, it's going to be played out very quietly, very slowly, though. They have a lot of connector control, and they're going to be looking to maybe find out which site might be the weakest link. Of course, players still posturing over towards A, over towards B. The op going off towards A. That's going to signal that, hey, Lemon Dogs maybe heading over here towards this A site. No miss. Going to be able to find out Adamba. And that is that man to look for information over towards B. Eliminated. That's going to be a rather unfortunate one.
Not the start Lemon Dogs are looking for. There's all their B pressure off the board. Susp holding this angle, and most importantly, you can see there's a smoke and shadows in their favor. Susp should not lose this fight any day of the week. Flashes and smokes are going to miss completely. Susp in a perfect position. There's one, but it's traded right back. Nice job from Zealous to read it through the smoke. Looking to push through as well. In goes Long. Oh my goodness, has with one. Looking to get another, but it's just the hiding. Yup, gets one. Looking for the final one required. Hems runs away. I don't know if he's going to stay alive here. Burns to the Molotov, through the fire, through the flames, and I think to the grave. Yep. No miss from the side. X-Gamer reached double digits.
And nicely done there by X-Gamer. Bringing it within 2. We're getting around there close to the end of this first map here. But there's still quite a bit to go. Like I said, we'll be seeing rifles dropped on over onto the Lemon Dog side. Everybody's going to have a rifle to work with. Now it's AK time. Gotta see what these Lemon Dogs can do. Just the bare bones when it comes down to it. They've got the utility to work with. Now let's see what their aim's going to be looking like going up into this one. I guess the Op of Magi here into this 23rd round.
Susp opening. This is looking so good for X-Gamer. Again, an opening pick. Again, map control in their favor. Lemon Dogs, after getting 12, have forgotten that the goal of a first-person shooter is to shoot your opponents. As you can see here, Susp gets another onto Hemsk. This is not good to say the least. He is going to get pressured again from behind. I don't know if he's aware of it. Zelos is going to peek through. Maybe not find anything. Actually, Zelos dies. So does Susp. But it's another 2-for-1 trade, seemingly continuing to go in the favor of Lemon Dogs. But as I say that, down goes one. We're seeing trades go back and forth. There's no way you can really pick a clear winner out of this round, other than maybe X-Gamer with the bomb in their hands.
Yeah, there we go. X-Gamer bringing it within 1, looking to tie it up. This early aggression coming out from the CTs here, especially over here in Connector, been working nicely to get things going. But now it's got to be played out carefully by Lemon Dogs. They know that this round's rather important. That's why they bought into it versus saving. They've got the AKs, they got the Rec 9, they got a Galil to work with. HE could be rather
Shot.
powerful, but not going to connect.
The off shot just barely missing. That's not the opening you're looking for if you're X Gamer, but they should have a little bit of information. They know that the push is coming through. Magi looks the wrong way at the worst time, but doesn't get punished for it, at least not early on. Continuing to try and decide where to peek. Just hold an angle, my friend. It may just cost you your life if you don't. Hemsk is going to throw a smoke, but that's information. Yup, should be aware. There's at least one player here, if not more. Hemsk does not have an op, and apparently does not have the hops. Does on the second try, but there's information. Oh my goodness, Hemsk wins the fight. The verticality change costs Yup his life, and that may just be the entry that Lemon Dogs need, but as I say it, Magi turns it right back.
Good shots out, Cobra to find one more on the sus, bringing it down to a 3 versus 3. Is Magi able to find one onto the head through the box on the Anima. Now, shots looking to come on through. The bomb play not going to be allowed as Flaw. Going to be able to find out one. Looking for more. Got to find a second as No Miss cleans it up. Tied game there in the 24th. Just put down to a 12-12.
Dead even yet again. These teams cannot escape each other. I don't know how we are back to an even heel. Lemon Dogs were looking good for what seemed like the longest time. What was it? 5 of 6 rounds, if my math serves me correctly. And then now they've lost just almost that same amount. X Gamer bringing themselves back into it. It is their map pick, in all fairness, that it is the CT side. But Lemon Dogs, you'd expect a little bit more of a fight. Here, you wouldn't. They have Deagles, and they have maybe a hope and a dream, but I think those dreams are going to be crushed as soon as they kick underway. Hemsk already low, and yeah, Susp has already reached this close corner. Not even going to get cleared. Zelos dies. This round's almost certainly X Gamers in their hand. As you can see, the bombs dropped as well. This one's over. It's going to be X Gamer taking the lead, but the question is, how much does it cost them? Seemingly only one rifle, as Susp cleans it out. X Gamer with the lead.
And X Gamer now starting to turn up the heat here for Lemon Dogs as he look to try and turn Lemon Dogs into lemonade here on map number 1. Of course, rifles looking to come on through. They've got the AWP in hand on Cobra. Now Cobra's really got to be the one to show up here. He needs to put up some good numbers on the board if they do want to look to try and convert this one, to try it right back on up and not go into too much of a deficit.
Since we switched to the T side, really Cobra's been the one with the op, and apparently it needs to be Zelos or somebody to challenge Magi, who's seemingly gone uncleared just about every round other than what we saw on the A site. Magi continuing to come out on top of opening duels, and Lemon Dogs is costing them rounds time after time, just like the song. They need to turn it back. Magi still holding this angle, and if they don't go flash, they're going to win another fight. And you can see it just there. Hits so one. Close. Doesn't get the collat. So close to the collateral, but does not hit. It's the 1-for-1 trade, but one that may just favor this Lemon Dog side. They take too long, though. It's going to cost them the round. As you can see, the rotate already through. It is turned back, though. 2 versus 2. The bomb will go down. We will see a post play.
Post-blind pistols is being taken up, one towards long, one towards sight still. Kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Can't really make his way out as No Miss finds one on the Cobra. Odds I could be able to find out one before Flaw does take him down. That'll be the round and a 14th on the board. We're edging ever closer to map points here for X Gamer here on map number 1. But certainly, this is the most difficult game we've seen them play here the entire league. And how did that not hit the other player?
Magic. And a lot of luck. It is Magi, so I think it was Magic going against him that time. Yup.
Yeah, he's got a curse.
Don't have a rifle. There you go. Yeah, I was about to say. Yup almost didn't have a rifle, but does pick up the A4. It's Lemon Dogs with AKs across the board, and they need a round here. If they lose this, I think they lose the game, almost certainly. They will have a loss bonus, and they will have a broken bye at best going into what would be round 28. But an opening is exactly what they need to try and bring themselves back in, and maybe just posture themselves for a lead, as X Gamer by no means are a rich team.
Yeah, no, X Gamer, like you were saying, they're not rich, but they do have the econ to use into the next regardless. They've got players at 3, 2K. That's what we need to see come out of them. Now, it's going to be played out really quietly, really patiently by Cobra. Doesn't want to overdo things just yet. His team lying in wait. He's Sauce going to be found out, trying to overextend. All right there, be a crucial kill to opening things up. Yup, looking for one. Oh, will be able to get it. They know he's there, but still, just don't find him out. Zaza gonna be able to find out, no miss. And now the brothers stealing away, not gonna be able to find anything. Magi now last man standing, and just like that, 1 versus 3. We're looking at Lemon Dogs keeping this alive for the time being to bring it back within 1.
XGamer will have a bye next round. The question is, how strong will it be? I don't think it's going to be massive. Now, Magi, I don't think should try and retake here. Save the op. And you know what that means, Dugade. It's Jame time. It is most certainly Jame time. Save the op. But, I mean, in all fairness, Magi couldn't really do too much here. It would have to be a very, very swift retake of a site that's difficult to do with an op, especially up against 3 players. I don't know if he's going to keep this up. As he continues to move towards Zelos, it continues to increase in danger, at least for the safety of his life. But as they depart, XGamer will keep 1 op in hand and only 1 rifle. Lemon Dogs, however, bring it within that 1 round themselves. They're looking good on this T side, but they need to look better.
Yeah, they certainly do. Oh, Lemon Dogs, you're so close to breaking the side of XGamer. This is the round that they desperately need to win. If they win this, they could possibly take map points away from XGamer here on their map picket, which would be such a huge way to get things started. Right now, lots of smokes coming out, playing default. That initial shot from the op, gonna not connect. Gonna miss, unfortunately, for him. Now that repeat coming out through, it's timed as Hims will take him out. Susp going to take out his brother as it is put down back into a 4 versus 4.
Ooh, Susp through the door. Oh, he's going to get cleared, though. Nice job from Zelos for the refrag. Bomb is still down towards the T ramp, all the way back towards the T spawn. So the A play should come through. Smoke goes down towards Dumpster from that bench position. And Lemon Dogs, they're not in a great position, but it could be so much worse. 3 versus 3 as the smoke is put down. And Flaw a little overzealous as they're going to push through. No way they clear this. Will they? No. And they don't. They go down. No Miss backs out as well. This is going to be a fake towards B. As you can see, it's No Miss just sitting on that close corner. Yup, will clear it, but they will die for it. It's a 2 versus 1, and the retake has to come through. XGamer are going to be broken. They're going to give up 14 if they don't go for it.
Yeah, no, we might be looking at map points for Lemon Dogs, not this round, but into the next. And that's going to be rather important to take away from XGamer. They should have a bye for the 16th, regardless. But right now, they're going to be fighting for overtime. We're already to that point. Just like that, 14 on the board. Now it's time to fight for map points. The side of XGamer has no money in the bank really to work with. We're going to be seeing Deagles come out. We're buying down 19k, 18k. Don't want to go any lower than that. So they do try and fight and resist. Lemon Dogs taking away their map pick by the skin of their teeth. This is going to be very, very close and very, very cautiously played out.
You know what this means, Dugade? We're going to see a 30th round. Now, whether it's going to be a 30th that ties us up or that gives either of these teams a win is yet to be foretold. XGamer, less of a chance to win it in regulation as they only have Deagles here. They would have to win this round and the following just to bring out 16. And Magi looks for it, misses the third shot. Hems hits it and somehow, someway stays alive. Adam, not the same fate, but a MAC-10, it's not the worst thing to lose. No Miss not even looking for it. Finally does pick up the MAC-10 and gets the kill as well. XGamer somehow, someway are on top of this round, have the 2-man advantage, and a rifle with an SMG along with it. What is going...
That's the way the Deagles work, man. That's just how the game is played. Put down into a 2 versus 4. Lemon Dogs advantage. Take it away from them. Now we're looking at XGamer map points. That could be rather huge for their econ, and this should be rather rough for the side Lemon Dogs to win it and take it to overtime into the 30th round. Now it's time to see what XGamer can do to finish it up, or if some magic will be pulled out by the side of Zello and Zaza. Be rather careful about how you play this whole round, though, because Smoke, that's going to signal the retake to come on through. The bomb coming up from long. The other member of Zello over towards the bathroom's position. Gonna be caught out. Susp too quick. So it is kind of a very quick Deeg shot. Shots to come all through. Finds one. Ooh, it doesn't find two, but the AK of Yup to finish it off. 15 on the board for X Gamer, turning it around back into their advantage. Just like that, 15-14. X Gamer, one away from taking this map away from Lemon Dogs. That would have been a very, very close call. But rifles all on the board, and it's time to see what these two teams are made of here for the 30th. Whether we're going to overtime, and the boost coming all through. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, they messed it up. This is why we can't have these things. They've abandoned it. That is a little difficult for Lemon Dogs. That could have been the opening they needed, but they don't get it. Simple as that. It has to be a B rush, trying to replicate what X Gamer did on their own T side in the 15th round of the half. In comes the push, but will it cost them their lives? Cobra trying to initiate, but decides to back out. It's a little difficult to try and take a full site against full weaponry and utility. See, they're trying to push through the short position. No miss. Oh no! No miss misses! And that cannot happen! The trade goes back, but it's 1 for 1, now 2 for 2, as it goes each way, 1 for 1 each time. But the bomb yet to go down. Will they clear water? Yes, they will. Flaw does go down, and that is a little bit of a flaw. Not checking your corners. Susp dies as they fall away. This is as good as it can be on really either side. Magi up above. It's Susp to finish him off. It's down to Zelos trying to keep them alive on overpass. He doesn't get it. X Gamers are going to pick up their own map pick. And as you said, by the skin of their teeth, take it in 30 rounds.
Legitimately as close as it could have been there on overpass. X Gamer does take it away from Lem Dogs, just barely scraping by and finishing that one off in a 16-14 fashion. Really could have gone either way there at the end. Just the timings were a bit unfortunate there for Lemon Dogs, and that does seal their fate of going 1-0 in the series the way of Gamer X. Beautiful stuff out of both teams. We saw some really good, really well-played Counter-Strike coming out from them. Now we will be heading to map number 2 in a little bit. I do think we might throw to the host in just a moment, but we got Dust 2 coming up right after we do throw back to them. I'm not sure what the plan is just yet. We haven't heard from production. So we're going to throw to host. We'll be right back. We'll see you guys in a few.
Welcome back to the studio, guys. Wow, what a match. But I do want to get into the details of this game, but we're going to cut to a short ad break, and then I'm going to break down the game for you guys.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.
god, this get me pumped up. Oh, these two teams are looking amazing today. Yes, I have a little bit of echo, but it is what it is. These two teams have been playing amazing. The first one going into the favor of XGamer on their map pick, but it was looking a little shaky for him when Limidox came back in. They took the advantage into themselves for a long period of time, and then it went super close, and we had Susp, who were over and over making these like flanks, a little bit of lurking here and there, but he got punished like twice, where he didn't check his corners, or he just like moving up, and Limidox doing their best, where they're just holding this flank position, where it just pays off, like looking behind them, helping each other out, but at the end of the day, it goes into XGamer's favors, and then all the way to the end. Now, seeing what Limidox has done today on this first map, then Limidox coming out of nowhere, just like looking clean. They're doing what they're supposed to do, putting the pressure onto XGamer on their map pick, and almost taking it away from them, which is like absolutely insane. So that is interesting to see. That, oh my god, this. I just gotta say, that play was super clean, how to just play to his advantage, but I'm looking forward to seeing this second map coming up. It's gonna be on Dust 2, and that is Limidox's pick. If they're gonna take how they played on XGamer's map here, they're gonna take it into that advantage on a new level. If they can push this play style through to the second game, always holding the flanks and the lurks from XGamer, then they can actually take this like by a majority here. It's going to be favored so much in their lead if they can put that into their work on their own map, where I feel like XGamer is going to be fairly uncomfortable on Dust 2. I haven't seen them perform that well on Dust 2, or not much at all, where Limidox are just, they plowing through, they're pretty much doing what they're supposed to do. And that's why I think, actually, this is going to be a 1-1 series for now. Like, as soon as we go on to Dust 2, I think it's going to be fairly favored into Limidox's favor here. They're going to take the dub, and then we're going to end up on a decided map, which I'm looking very much forward to if we can get all the way to 3 maps. But there's still a chance that XGamers can come through and just clap them through, take another win here, and make it a 2-0 series into their favor, and take the final prize here off the final, and just be a grand final winner. That would be super sick if they could do so, but honestly, I do not know. It could go both ways at this point, how they both teams are performing. XGamer is looking very, very promising, and throughout the group stage, they went all the way. They didn't lose a map. They're looking clean. They did everything, looking all over the place, the most dominating team, but Limidox is still doing what they have to do here. They're pushing through. They're still setting up to be a #1 team here in this league. If they can keep on these plays coming through into their favor, looking great, have the aim duels winning all over and over, and being prepared for these flanks that Sus been just doing over and over, if they can punish him for doing it on Dust 2 here, it's going to be fairly easy to shut him down, because if Sus get the chance to pop off, he's going to take it all the way through. Like, he can just take that momentum into his own hands and just have his own individual play, where he just looks so much better than everybody else. He knows how to play this Counter-Strike. He knows how to go in. He knows how to retake a side with his team and just put these frags into his advantage, where he can just pop off, push through the momentum, and just bring it all the way through the game, where I'm just going to be like, okay, it's your time, so just push it through, my guy. Do your thing, and I want to see you perform on the highest level as possible here. So, we're getting super close to getting into the server here, and I'm looking very much forward to it, as seeing if XGamers are putting up the same performance as Limidox just did on the opposite map pick, then that is going to be a holy moly here, because Dust 2 is all over the place. It's changed up. Mid is not the same anymore. You can't look through. You can't just do the same thing you usually do when you sit in T-spawn, looking through, just wall banging. So you have no clue. It can go both ways here. But I'm looking very much forward to it. See the guys are slowly getting into the server here, so My prediction's going to be in Limidog's favor here. I want to see a goal all the way to 3 maps here, but I want to hear you guys in chat what you guys think, who's going to take the dub, and what do you guys think, casters? Are you ready for this one? So, I'm looking very much forward to it. It's going to be Dust 2. The boys are ready, and I think the casters are ready too, so take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back here into map number 2. We'll be going into that in just a few moments. We're going to Dust 2, of course. X-Gamer taking that first map away from Lemondogs by the skin of their teeth, putting it 16-14, as close as it possibly could be. But now it is time to get into their map pick. That is Dust 2. Bit more of a puggy map when you come down to it. So you're going to be looking at them going ahead and trying to play that aim versus brain. They're going to be looking to play this against that side of X-Gamer. But of course, very strong team over there on X-Gamer. We should be able to see them play rather competently, look to counter that with some unique strategies coming on into this one. But of course, yet again, I am joined by Time to Light. Good to see you again, man. How you doing?
You can kind of see me. Is it me, or do I look like I've never seen the outside of an internet thing before? I don't know. For some reason, my camera doesn't like me today. It looks perfectly fine on my end, but it apparently doesn't function properly. Apologies for that. But Dust 2. Now, Dust 2, like you said, a little bit more of a puggy map. It does rely a lot more on aim rather than your full strats. Of course, B smokes now exist as the roof is opened. It was and has been for a while. But A is always a massive point of contention. Does your long-range aim show up? If you can hit your headshots, if you just hit a lot of shots in a row, you basically just win a map. Just like that. But it really comes down to whether we're going to see Lemondogs aim like they did on Overpass and run around like they did just the same, because they were looking good on their opponent's map pick, an opponent that has not been fallible the entirety of the season. They haven't dropped a map, even back in the semifinals. So it's going to be difficult, to say the least. It's going to be a challenge, but I think with the performance they had on Overpass, I think we may just see a third map.
Yeah, there is definitely a chance to see us go to that third map, or of course we will be seeing, or we could be seeing X-Gamer finish this out in a flawless fashion to take us to that 2-0 victory. But of course, only time can tell. We got plenty of time before we do go get into this one, and things are going to be looking really, really good. But it is looking to be interesting when it does come up into it, because of course we're going to Dust 2 into it, and it's like we were saying earlier, it's very, very puggy. We got a lot of strategies that can come out, especially on that CT side, but of course only time can tell what we will be seeing. We might be seeing the two teams just play off each other in an aim fashion. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are too, and we'll be into that in just a few moments. But if there's a player that you're going to be looking for, Time to Light, which one will it be?
If I'm looking for somebody, I'd say Adam and Zealous need to show up. Both of those really, really performed, but didn't to the fullest extent possible. If we're going to see him bring out the op, it needs to be a little bit more consistent. But on the other side, I'm really looking at Flaw. Flaw had a lot of flaws, and that was their main issue. That can't happen here on Dust 2, because it is Lemondog's map pick. It's more of a puggy map, and they're going to look a lot better on it. Plain enough to say. I don't think we're going to see another Overpass. If Lemondogs pick up the first few rounds and start off strong, I feel like they could finish off strong just the same.
Yeah, no, it definitely could be the case, but of course, X-Gamers have been flawless. They've been looking really good, so I do have full faith that they'll be able to take us out and maybe take us to a 2-0 series score, but of course, only time can tell if that's going to be the case, and I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of things we will be able to come out with coming on into map number 3 if we do go to it. Of course, that's Mirage, so we're going to be looking towards that map if this one does go 1-1, and things can be rather interestingly played over there, because you do have your default executes, you do have full smokes, have full Molotov support that you can use on every site. It's not as strategic as Vertigo, not as strategic as Inferno, not as strategic as Nuke, but it is one of those maps that can have those strategies come out and really play in an interesting way.
I think the one main point here is that even I know Dust 2 and Mirage smokes. That's what it comes down to. If I know what they are, I'm assuming the teams that play at a global elite, face at level 10, and very, very good at Counter-Strike level know their smokes. So it's coming down to executions as a team and hitting your shots. As simple as that sounds, those are the two main points of contention we're going to see here on Dust 2, and most likely on Mirage if we do reach a third map. But remember, X-Gamer, yet to drop a map, yet to really look bad at all, other than a few rounds back on Overpass, and that was the first time in 10 full matches, one of those being a best of 3.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be interesting to see what we do come out with. Of course, they played Granite Gaming last time, and that was just an absolute stomp and a half. So, looking at the past, we can look to the future and try and see if we see that same trend come on through. Of course, this was not this was not a stomp by any stretch of the imagination. Last map, as competitive as it possibly could have been, and I can't wait to see what they were going to be pulling out here on Dust 2, because they are aimers, but they also have the brain to go back behind it. Their IGL obviously rather competent. He's been able to call the shots and pull rotates over fairly quickly, say, hey, this A's not working, there's players over here, rotate to be as quick as you can, get onto the site before they get the rotate there, and then get that bomb down and play that retake situation. And that's worked out for them several times now.
I think if they play quick on the T side, at least Lemon Dogs could have a switch of momentum. Of course, dropping last map, that's got to hurt a little bit, especially when you're so close. You dropped round 29 to a couple of Deagles. That's got to kill you. But we're having some server issues. We're having a little bit of a delay. So we're going to send it to a very, very quick break. And when we come back, we'll be right back.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.
Alrighty, folks, welcome on back. Sorry for that quick little break. We're having a few technical difficulties as players are rather slow to ready up into the server. That's the way Counter-Strike players are, as always. It's always been like that. It will always be like that, and it will be the bane of everybody's existence. Whether you're production staff or a caster, you have to sit here and make up stuff as you just sit and wait for these players to get ready. Time to Light knows what I'm talking about. Look at him. He's over there dying while I said that. He's like, oh, God. Yeah, that's how it is. It's like that every time I cast. ESCA might be a face-it tournament, might be anything, qualifiers, whatever. It's always like that. I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Your words, not mine.
If I complain about it every time I'm on cast. I mean, it's just how it is. No, like I'll be honest.
I'm not.
I'll be honest. I'm signed to a Czech organization, right? And there is this one player that is always late. He is always late no matter what. And we have made it into a meme on the channel, on their Twitch channel, in front of 1,000 people, that he is always late to matches. And that's Shock. And it's absolutely hysterical. I met him in person a couple of months ago, and he was just like, I can't believe you've done this. I was like, dude, they call me 16. I'm 22. I'm going to say you're always late. He was like, yeah, that's fair enough. But I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. CS players, a little bit slow. A little bit slow. Take their time.
Sorry. Welcome to Counter-Strike.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just it. But of course, these players are getting ready to get into the server. X Gamers up by 1 on the series score. They're going to be looking to go ahead and maybe trying to take this into a 2-0 fashion. But of course, only time can tell. Seems like the game is ready, though. So we're going to be sending it into Dust 2 in just a few moments.
Here we go. Now,
Shh. Alrighty,
you, I
folks,
did
the
not
pistol
know.
round.
Oh, my.
Underway already. Flo gonna be able to find one to Himska. Brings it down to another. Beautiful shots out of him. Brings it down to Adam and Dundada. Shots coming on through from these T side, but nothing connecting just yet. Leaving Dundada all alone. The man, the myth, the legend, jumping around trying to find shots. Knife comes out looking to get a knife kill, but of course that doesn't work out. He gets found out from behind by Flo. First round going the way of X Gamer.
That is, on the CT side, not something too surprising, but in that convincing of a fashion, that's a question of just aim. Honestly, it's pistols, so it is what it is. But it was a little bit of a difficult situation for them. They really didn't get much momentum going in. And for everybody, Don Data is Zelos from our previous game. So if you're confused, that's why. Now, Lemon Dogs, they haven't bought a single thing. They have a P250, sorry. Zelos spent $300 on a P250. That's it. No reason to buy anything more than that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, there's no reason to buy anything else, and there you go. Zelos does now exist. But P250, that makes perfect sense. At this point, they're going for a bomb plant.
It's such a shame. I really like saying Dondada. It's just such a satisfying name to say, especially when you have Zaza and we got Dondada. I mean, it's just like the duo there. It's just rather nice. But now we got Zello again. I mean, come on, production. Like, what are we doing? Like, let's face it, Dondada sounds a lot more fun. Anyway, coming into it, Hem's going to be found on out immediately. Sask's going to be able to find himself 3 and 4 to finish it off. X-Gamer, clean round. Nothing to be spoken of just yet. And of course, now coming into the third, this is the all-important rifle round for Lemon Dogs. They need to go ahead so those lemons can be made into lemonade because they are down by 2.
Well, when life gives you lemons. No. X-Gamer, they're not going to be broke if they lose this, but their money's not going to be good by any means. Zaza out.
Oh,
my
Zaza!
Good night, this dropping. You're looking for a second, doesn't get it though. Flaw and Yup bring it back. That is the trade that you're looking for, as somehow Yup makes it out of mid. I don't know how on God's green earth he is still alive, and Flaw misses an entire clip, seemingly. Only hits 1 headshot, but looks for it, somehow gets the kill. I don't know how he hits that. Misses almost an entire clip, and then gets 2 headshots, one after the other. X-Gamer up onto 3. They win that rifle round and break Lemon Dogs yet again, who are going to buy pistols at best. I don't even know if they're going to invest that much.
Yeah, no, they're not going to invest all too much as they do end up buying deagles. Unfortunately, for the side of Lemon Dogs, 3 players are without kills coming into the third round. Shot coming on through. Magi going to be connected with, not for much, as it is the deagle to the chest. Deagle being nerfed, not too much to work with. But now going to be played out rather slowly.
At this point, Lemon Dogs are in the same situation they were in round 2. You have to hold W, and you need to get trade frags, where in round 2 they didn't, obviously, because they had a single P250 and Glocks across the board. This time around, they have that long-range fight potential. Hemsk will get smoked off, so not much they can do there. And yeah, Nomis is just going to reposition. Honestly, Lemon Dogs taking too much time to push. Being smoked off, Nomis should get cleared here, but I don't know if he's going to get a kill. Hemsk continuing to just wait, and they're looking for a Q on the Lemon Dog side. Nomis repositioning may just be that Q. Oh my goodness, Nomis actually dies early. Sus brings 1 back, looking for more, gets the second and gets damage, but has to back out themselves as they've taken damage on their own end. Yup, with 1 frag back. And it's down to Lemon Dogs with an M4 in hand on Zelos. Cobra with still that Deagle alone. This is not going to be easy by any means. The 2 versus 4 is difficult in and of itself, but when you're up against an op on long and rifles across the board with only an M4 on your own side, you're looking a little worse for wear. But as I say that, Zelos makes it possible. 1 dome comes through, and now it's a little bit of an easier push as that op has been dropped. Down goes Cobra, though. 1 versus 3 needs to get the 4K on the round, and the clutch on it cannot do any of such. X-Gamer continue with their streak and are up onto 4.
4-0 for the side of X-Gamers. Lemon Dogs kind of falling behind right now, but this is the all-important rifle round into the 5th round. We got the up, we got the AKs, we got the utility to use as well. Here on Dust 2, that could be the make-or-break moment now. It's time to see what they're going to be able to pull out here, or is X-Gamer going to continue their streak, their reign of dominance?
Ooh, not like that.
That's Magi.
No,
oh.
What? This is a little demoralizing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's just the way it goes with the buffed A1S. That's life. That's life now. I just spam through smoke, go and find a kill. That's just how it is. Anyway, put down to a 4 versus 3 meta advantage. Going the way of X Gamer, of course. Lemon Dog's able to find one on the flow. That's an initial pick that they really need to get started with. Should be able to find. Zello turns his back off just at the wrong time. Gets found out. And just like that. Oh no, Zaza doing the same exact thing. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Adam going to be finished off as well. And man, just timing after timing in the favor of X Gamer.
I know all. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Zaza dropped because of the timing. Can I just get an F in chat for Zaza really quick? Probably held that angle for 10 seconds after the death of their mate, and then looked away at the worst possible time. No time to turn back, and well, with that, the round falls in favor of X Gamer. Lemon Dog's back onto a broken half eco buy-ish whatever. Magi, what's taking dinks through the wall from a distance against? I don't even know, Deagles, I suppose? Yup does get one back, but there's a second player there. Look back, Adam! How is Adam still alive? How have neither of them died? Adam does get the kill and gets an AK with it. This is possible for Lemon Dogs, especially with fights breaking out on multiple places on the map. Magi, however, yeah, they're going to make it a little bit easier on the next gamer side.
Yeah, putting it down to the 3 versus 4 man advantage going the way of X Gamer. Of course, rifle now in hand for Adam. But those picked up rifles can be very powerful. I don't know, it just feels like you get a boost of confidence when you get that kill, find the rifle, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to frag out for the rest of the round. And generally, it goes that way as well. Right now, I'm sitting over here on Xbox. Once again, not checking that angle. Going to be finished off by Flaw. And now Cobra picking up the rifle instead. Zello stuck on the Deagle, has a smoke, has a flash, so they be careful of his sus. That smoke gonna give away its position though, and Cobra's gonna be able to clean him up as it is put down to this 2 versus 3. Now, let me play it out patiently. We could see Lemon Dogs look for the conversion here. Still rather rough, still rather difficult. But there's still a way for it to be done. We just gotta be careful if Zello will stay alive. Smoke does fade. Cobra wins the fight, able to strafe away from the spray. No smokes, gonna shield off Flaw's approach. Now the take looking to be completed. Now the retake underway. And you see X Gamer go through and win this one out if they do not want to be ecoed here, or decode rather. And oh, the spam through the smoke, nearly good, just a few inches off. This should be the round going the way of Lemon Dogs unless Magi pulls off something incredible.
It's just not gonna happen. Flaw has to push in. Kit on the board, looks for a kill, gets one. Now down to Zelos, looking for it, Zelos wins it. Nice job to clean out the round, secure it for Lemon Dogs, who finally get on the board. It has been a mountain to climb, one that rivals Everest, but it has finally been completed. Now, the issue for Lemon Dogs is Dust 2 is one of the few maps that are usually T-sided. This map usually favors the T side. No miss, now getting shot through the wall from a distance, down to 30 health. But X Gamer benefiting off of that, and already with an opener and map control, they are looking strong here in round 7 to just turn things right back and get a round of their own.
Yeah, I will say that Dust 2 is no longer as T-sided as it was. The update that happened with mid being cut off brings a bit more CT favor generally now. So right now we're seeing nothing all too unsurprising as No Miss able to find out 2, gets flashed off the angle, Magi able to find 1. Just like that, Zello, last man standing, gonna jump on through, makes his way onto the box here, but they know where he is. I won't be surprised if Magi finishes him off like that. Nicely done. We'll see the round go the way of Gamer X, or X Gamer rather. Shots looking extremely clean here through doors towards B.
How do you hit both of those? The first one I understand. Maybe should have been a little earlier, but the second one, while blind, repositioning to the vertical angle, Magi even wins that. What is going on? Lemon Dogs are falling apart at the seams. Need to go take a sewing class if they want to stay. And this one's Susp with 2. Both headshots. Zazan dropped as well. There's going to be a third on the board. Zelos removed. This round's over. It's done and dusted, flawless from X Gamer, who put a 7th on the board. Talk about lucky number 7. Look at this. Good night.
Yeah, no, that was really, really dirty. playing aggressive there. We're going to see a technical timeout come out here. Should give the chance for Lemon Dogs to have some mental fortitude to try and bring things back. But things have been looking extremely rough when it comes down to it.
Just a brief little match recap, if you do, please. Here are some of your highlights. Now, most of it has gone the way of X Gamer, as you know, they're kind of on 7 rounds, and one player has the entirety of the kills on the other side combined, -1. Susp with 12 kills, Lemon Dogs with 13 between all 5 players. That's a statistic for you.
Yeah, that certainly is. That certainly is. Oh, man. Such a rough game so far for Lemon Dogs really to make their way.
My question for you is, what do they change? Because at this point, they've been losing gunfights. They haven't been taking map control. They've been losing opening duels. And if at best they win an opening duel and then lose like the next 4... The main difference that we have to see is quick map control. And thus far, they haven't shown any of that. I think a lot of it comes down to a little bit of utility usage. You said Lemon Dog's a little bit more of a puggy team, but even I use smokes in my face at games. Like that has to be a default thing you're seeing when at this point we haven't.
Yeah, you're certainly right about that. You're certainly right about that. It's just been extremely rough for Lemon Dogs. Really, they haven't really been able to take too much site control. They've had one chance to, and they did execute it and was able to get that first round on the board. But since then, it's just been kind of radio silence when it comes down to that. Now, coming back into it, of course, 7-1 on the board. Lemon Dogs stuck down Deagles. They've got themselves an SSG as well. X Gamer going to be looking to go ahead and try clean this one up fairly quickly. We should see a little bit of aggression, and that SSG shot going to be connecting there with no miss to get off some early damage.
The Scout is their best option here. They can hit Deagle shots, but I feel like the Scout needs to pepper X Gamer the entirety of the round. You need to see body shot after body shot after body shot, or if you're just a little ambitious, just hit your headshots. It's easy as that. As simple as it sounds, it's extremely difficult to do on a consistent basis, especially with the Scout in hand. Now, again, being given short control, very little pressure being put on, but Magi continuing to hold that op in hand, wields it from car and is locking things down. Nice nade. Oh my goodness, a second nade down towards long as well. That is some hefty utility damage.
Good util damage, like you're saying, coming on through here. Smoke to help things up, but Magi too quick. Gets the first. Oh my God, Adam and Zaza. Too quick for him, in fact. The Deags doing the work as it is put down into a 4 versus 3. Man advantage going the way of Lemon Dogs as Molly nearly denies it. Gets a frag, but the bomb does get planted. Now Susp and Co. looking to get this retake underway in a 3 versus 3 fashion. AK picked up by Adam. Could be a scary prospect to deal with. He's sitting over here towards long. The SSG shot not going to connect. And now Susp making his way on through. But Zaza able to find one with the help of Anaba as he does get himself a second. And just like that, no miss all alone. 1 versus 3. Got to fight out the SSG player. But I think time is null. Needs to back on off. Save it over. It's like that. Lemon Dogs scrape by. Collecting around. They're on the deco.
That's a deco with an assisted scout. No business. I'm sorry. They should not have won that round. X Gamer, I wouldn't say threw it away. It was amazing shots coming through. Just with that utility damage alone, Rifle should be able to clean things out. We saw the Molotov kill later, but that's a clean shot coming through. And it was, I wouldn't say a clean round from Lemon Dogs, but with what they walked into it with, that was a strong one to say the least. Hemsk will now have that AWP in hand, rather than what we saw maybe Cobra pick it up on the T side of Overpass. Again, I was talking about Hemsk needing to pick up the slack just a little bit, and they've done anything but. A total of 0 kills through 9 rounds.
Yeah, that's not great for Hans, not showing up today. Cobra gonna be able to find one as Adam does fall, brings it down to a 4 versus 4, trading it down to even. That's in the favor of Lemon Dogs. Now look at no miss. He'll try and make its way to a boost spot as Yup cleans up 2, cleaning up house, not able to finish off another, but no miss certainly will. Not missing. Zella gonna be able to find one on a Magi. 2 versus 1 with 19 HP. Not much he's going to be able to do into this one, as he will possibly look to get a... Oh, no, he can't even get the bomb plant. That's over towards B. Over towards mid, rather.
I don't. He may be able to get it. If he finds a flank and a timing correctly, he's not going to, though. Looking back the other way. No! Miss looks the wrong way at the worst time on the minimap. He was looking towards log and turns back. That has got to kill you. Now, Zelos, looking to reposition, and to do so quietly is a detriment. Susp, yet to move. Now repositioning towards the middle spot. And you can see Susp is reading this perfectly. That internal clock has gone off. Zelos is going to try and do whatever they can, but very low HP and no time to work with. Susp picks it up, reads it to perfection, and like a book, X-Gamer, take an 8.
Ah, man, X-Gamer denying a streak of rounds yet again. Collecting that 8th round, converting the first half into their own. Lemon Dogs now have to look towards the second to get the tie. Did Magi tag his teammate, or did the tag come from Lemon Dogs there? I'm not exactly sure. It could have been either. Oh man, that HE came out the wrong time, and that's just going to start to pivot the way of Cobra. Going to be able to fight out 2. No Miss does get 1 before he does fall. And Zaza to get the refrag. Magi still saying no thank you, goodbye. We need you guys to die. He's certainly doing that work. Flash to allow him to push on out. Not going to be able to connect the shot, but Hisk able to find his head through the smoke. Leaving it all down to Yup. Yup now making his way, gets volleyed off. He's going to have to wait patiently to try and see if he wants to do this 1 versus 2 retake. And oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, it was still the op shot, but that extra 14 health, or 24 health, sorry, that probably could have helped. In the end, it does not really matter. There's the op shot to finish him off. And that was a clean finish for Lemon Dogs. Hemsk with that op finally showing up. 2 kills there. And it's been a little lackluster thus far. We need to see that momentum continue. It's USPs across the board. Somehow, X-Gamer are broke here. And I gotta say, I'm a little surprised. I haven't really been keeping track of their money, apparently.
Oh, man. This is, rather unfortunate. We could see Lemon Dogs start to really tie things up and bring it into a better series, a better half score for them in total, because they don't have the chance to tie things up now. Right now, they're just going to be looking to go ahead and trying to put as many on the board, put 4, 5, 6 before X-Gamer starts to gain momentum again.
Yeah, it's not even gonna cost them anything. Nice job, Lemon Dogs. Well done. Taking a little bit of time to mount some money, but a flawless anti-eco is exactly what you need to have to build back into a half. Now, we will see rifles across the board in the opposing side, other than Yup, who does wield that MP9 and opts for more utility instead of that rifle available. Utility does have to come through, though, here on this Lemon Dog side. Op shot barely hits. Drops flawed at 23 through the wall. That, not an opening that Lemon Dogs would want, but not one they're going to complain about by any means.
Oh, they're not going to complain about it. As that first flaw is tagged down rather low. Oh, no!
No way.
Oh, no! No miss! Not missing. Gonna be able to find out 1. Adam will find out Magi, bringing it down to a 3 versus 4 man advantage. Going the way of X-Gamer. Some flashes to hold off this rotate. And no miss. Tag down to 10. This is a risky retake as they are this low. Now, looking into possession for it, looking to get set up.
Utility still available here for Lemon Dogs. There's still a smoke and a Molotov available, along with that 1 flash on Adam. The reposition, no. Flaw with the MP9. Wins the fight. Grabs the AK. Are they aware of Cobra? No, he's not. Gets dropped because of it. But there's another moving towards that tunnel's position. I think that may just be the safe call. No, it's not. Cobra being collapsed onto. The Molotov down. Do they have time? He has the kit. I think he's got it. He does indeed.
He got it.
X-Gamer put a 9th on the board. That was close.
That was nail-bitingly close for X-Gamer. They put that 9th on the board, like you're saying. But, of course, Lemon Dogs, they have money. They're going to buy on up. They're going to be looking to go ahead and trying to put this 9-6 scoreline if they can. They want to avoid 11-4. They want to avoid 10-5 at least. I think 11-4 is a very cursed scoreline. And Hez starting it off greatly. Got to be able to find a grand headshot on the flaw through the wall there. Bring it up into a good spot. Sus be able to find out 1, but Zaza saying no thank you. Single-handedly opens up towards A. And just like that, the smokes can be put down for the cross. And now the take looking to be underway. I think they double smoked on that left side. Right side, rather.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a miss, but the second one does go down. Molotov towards the back, though. They don't clear. Yup, yes, they do! Oh, no!
Oh, no miss! Oof.
Oh, I can't get
So
it.
close.
That was, as they say, too close for comfort. It was almost dangerous. But look at this. Nice flick, nice shot, and great opening. Building off of that as well, Zaza with the double on long. That was the round that they need, and they're just going to build off of that. It will be the final round of the half coming through, but X Gamer, that was bad, and they're now down to Deagles.
Yeah, down to Deagles for X Gamer. Of course, we've seen them turn these things around before, but right now it's looking improbable. Dealing with the AK and up of Lemon Dogs. It's been looking quite nice. They've had some signs of life, but certainly X Gamer really been showing up in a good way. Oh, that Deagle was so close to connecting. It's not on the right end of things. That one is. That's done.
Hello. That was clean, as the kids call it nowadays. Now, Lemon Dogs will still have the massive advantage. Of course, they have rifles of their choice. X Gamer with an SMG, a 5.7, and 2 Deagles. Not good by any means, but locking things down on various points of the map. You can see it's Yup with the 5.7 towards long. Opening duel here, going their favor, and they're looking good in this half. Nice flash, but it doesn't go the right way.
Oh, the 5.7.
Looking for the second, can't get it. Oh no, the reposition is coming through towards the mid spot. With one, Zelos can only get one. Nomis still on site, SMG in hand, looking for the double kill. Gets one, but will he get the second? I don't think he can. The answer, no, not in the slightest. Flaw repositions towards CT, but I think that's been seen. Flaw looking for the fight, does get the damage, gets the kill as well. Through the box, Flaw puts X Gamer up onto 10 and onto the advantageous T side as well.
Yeah, that right there, absolutely massive coming on through here, as it is 10-5. X Gamer in the lead. Now Lemon Dogs on that CT side, looking to make a bit of a rebound. This is going to be a very important round to see if Lemon Dogs can try to swing the momentum back in their direction, because so far it's been rather stuttery at best. And oh, look at this, so slow. They're double stacking. They're looking for Lemon Dogs to play the aggression here. I don't think Lemon Dogs going to push that. I think they're going to play really passively. It'd be a mistake to make this push.
What are they trying to do here on the X Gamer side? That's the question I pose. Try and stay alive. I believe that's the answer. Nomis now dead, as that's the opening that this Lemon Dog side is looking for, and you can see the push coming through. Cobra with one and a second, looking for the third. The reposition with the USP, knocking down 3. All headshots, all dead. Susp now in a 1 versus 3, needs 3 of their own, 4 on the board. This is going to be challenging, but finds one, not the kill, just the person trying to push. But with 40 seconds left, this is going to be a difficult clutch.
Yeah, it is difficult, especially when you get peeked out from both angles. That will be the round going the way of Lemon Dogs. 6 on the board. I'm not sure. Well, I know what X Gamer was trying to do. It was an interesting idea to try and play it this way. They were hoping to lay back, hope that Lemon Dogs were going to take the aggression away from them, look to push onto them. That certainly didn't come out. That is a huge difference maker since that didn't happen. See, like, speaking of which, here's the aggression coming out. Like, now Lemon Dogs looking to play the aggression in the second round, where X Gamer was hoping for it there in the first.
That is Counter-Strike timing through rounds. That's not something you usually see. Looking for the aggression 1 round, it gets given to you the second. Zelos knocks Yup down to their knees, and that is a clean shot. Zaza with one of their own. Flaw in a 1 versus 5, a scout, and 17 health. I don't think I've seen a more challenging clutch than this one.
Yeah, nope. Well, ooh, no scope.
What?
No scope headshot. All right. Okay, baby. I see how it is. That was dirty, but of course, the 7th round on the board for Lemon Dogs nonetheless. Now, X Gamer still broke. Going to be looking to save up into this one, buy into the next. Going to be just hoping that they can hold off a little bit here. They will buy up some digs. Let's see what they're going to be able to do with these.
I think at this point, it's just taking rifles away. That's not the opening shot you're looking for. Not the opening kill either. Flaw the first to die. X Gamer dropping opening frags, and this is a deco round, I suppose. That's a nice combo. As gets one, No Miss looking for more. Domes Adam down to 50, or digs Adam down to 50, whatever your choice of verbiage is. But nonetheless, Adam's still alive.
Look at Zello. Zello in the back line. Dondada. He called out where they were, finishes them off, and now Magi last man standing in for A1S in hand. Gonna be able to find out one. He does not have the bomb. His bomb's over here in double doors, and he's just going to be touching, feeling things around. He's got plenty of time. They're not sure where he is. They're going to be expecting him to come over here from that long position, but with as much time as will pass with him to get this reposition, they should be able to peek that out and be like, oh, he's not there. He's going to come through double.
They're not. At least not right now. It looks like Cobra's watching the general direction, but if he times this correctly, he could grab the bomb and run to B. He wouldn't be the first one there, but he could at least grab a 1 versus 1. Deagle brought out. He reads the play, but can't win it. That's the issue you run into. That is the opening you are looking for if you are the Lemon Dogs. That is a 3rd on this CT side and 8 on the board total. They've brought it within 2.
So far, some slow place aggression. Of course, let's come back on off. Susp already out on this B side, playing as quickly as he can, but there's no one there to assist him, and No Miss able to find Alzello. Was baited into taking the aggression over there just for double doors to get the rotate. Just like that, this round's done and dusted for Lemon Dogs. Absolutely played here by the side of X Gamer, and I don't think they should go for this retake. They need a save. They do not have the money. And it's B site. B site, notoriously the hardest site to retake on here on all of Counter-Strike. Dust 2, B site, it's the hardest one. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just going to be a save. I think they're going to be able to save the weapons. X Gamer doesn't have the cash to push this. No Miss probably should not have overpeaked there. I like Magi just holding this angle. Overpeaking, not so much, but holding the angle would have been nice. He doesn't, and he may just die for it. Nope, he reads Zaza. Taking away this op would be awesome, but for the same side, on the other side, Hems could do just that, and does it. Takes that op away from Magi, now looks to get aggressive, try and take an op, or the AK away from Flaw, but now they have the information. Hems, yep, it's unfortunate. Dies because he overpeaked, chose the wrong side to Molotov, and X Gamer put an 11th on the board, take the rifles away from Lemon Dogs, who, as you can see, are broke on 3 of their 5 players.
Broke. Of course, the carried over rifles from the previous round coming on through from Lemon Dogs. There's going to need to be the heavy hitters. Let's see if Cobra and Hems are going to be able to make that work. Of course, Hems playing up close and personal. Going to be able to find out 1 before he does get dusted. Just like that. 4 versus 4. Sauce able to peek out Zellos, and just like that, this round should be going their way. The op still over here, post a bit long, looking for the player over here in Pets. Should be able to catch out 1 in just a few moments. And oh god, it was so close. Oh, he tagged 2. Oh, it's massive.
Not only does he get the kill, he gets the 2 low as well. Look at the damage done. That is almost 300 damage put through. Up still very much on the board, and as I say it, I casters curse it to the ground. Cobra is dropped. Bomb will be put over, but that up should be able to be retrieved. It's still the 3 versus 2. Still advantage in favor of X Gamer, but a little less now, as Susp holding down long. This push will not come through from Zaza. It cannot be pushed from there, and it's just going to be the op saved. That's all it comes down to. Adam will retrieve it and run away in kind. Lemon Dogs give up 12, and I do just want to point this out really quick. We saw 12-8 back on Overpass. That time it was in favor of Lemon Dogs, and they lost it. So, will we see some mirror deja vu?
If we do, that would be rather nice and hopefully take us to that map number 3 if that's the case. Right now, I'm going to go off a 12th on the board. Lemon trailing behind by just a little bit now. They've had some good signs of life here on their CT side, but they certainly need to carry that flame on through. Now, still broke. A1S in hand. Of course, they have got themselves an op for on the man of Zaza. Let's see what they can pull out here. Oh, missing that shot is
close.
Huge. He's going to trade it out, though, for a A1S and luck to hold off B.
The issue here is that they've now bought in a second round. They haven't fully bought this time around. They did in the previous, but that means they're broke. Cobra, what? That was from the top of A, somehow getting the kill and just repositioning in kind. There's a trade back, though. It was only on to the USP, so a really default trade going the way of Lemon Dogs. Hems with 1, looking for the second. He gets it as well. Lemon Dogs are turning this back to 5-7, turns into an AK and a double kill in kind. Lemon Dogs bringing themselves back in it and giving themselves a negligible chance here in the 21st.
Man, Lemon Dogs playing nicely there. That 5.57, such a powerful pistol when things come down to it. It's got a nice little spam spray that you can push on out pretty quickly. Just like that, it's all down to Yup and Flaw. We could be seeing Lemon Dogs put a 9th on the board here to get things closer and closer. Now, Adam, he's got to be the player to close things out here. Smoke comes out. Good smoke. Oh, that's a signal. Oh, no! I'm not going to be heard. Oh, man. They should have heard that hit him.
Do you know what just happened? They heard it hit him, but since it hit him, it went back out towards long and then flashed both players. Neither of them could see a dang thing. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, it's not Valorant, so flashes do go straight through smokes. And that will blind out now Zaza as well, who is dead in the slightest. Adam does avenge 1 as, well, Sus is dropped through the fire. But the 1-for-1 trade in long, I wouldn't say it's one that XGamer will take every day of the week, but this nade, oh no, it misses. Oh, that could have been so beefy. It just isn't in the end. Adam needs to expect the dumpster player. He doesn't. Nomis gets the trade back. And XGamer looking good here in the 22nd. They're looking to push that lead even further than it is.
Yeah, he's certainly going to be looking to do that as it is put down into this 3 versus 4. Lemon Dogs at disadvantage here, but Cobra could be the one to change that. He just peeks out a little bit farther. Should be able to find one, but the time has passed for that now. Now he's at a deficit. He's got to be careful.
He hasn't seen the gun barrel. Oh, Cobra. This may just give up the round. Oh, no. And it's over. That has to be the round right there. There's no way they can come back into this one. Yup, we'll get 1. Maybe? Hello? Nade will finish him. No doubt about that. But somehow only getting 1 kill there. How is the trade not coming through? There you go. Zelos took you long enough, but there's no way that Lemon Dogs can afford to go back into this. It's going to have to be ops saved. Ops plural saved, as a matter of fact. But XGamer on to 13.
Man, what a round here from the side of XGamer. That was by the skin of their teeth. I am very surprised that they got us. That was as close as it was. XGamer barely pulled that one off. As they do push it to 13. Lemon Dogs still trailing behind. Let's see what we got in store for us.
Lemon Dogs will save those ops. So that is a consolation to say the least. But XGamer looking strong as ever. Full AKs across the board. 3 players above $1,500. And they have a 4-round lead on what is usually the advantageous T side. That, I believe, is the wrong button as we are going to go back into the game. But, yup, is going to push through and not see a dang thing as somehow Adam wins the fight. Yup drops early, and that is a frag that Lemon's looking for. Zelos, what? Adam gets out for free. Zelos wins the fight. It is a cluster of errors, a comedy at that. And this round's Lemon Dogs. Nomis is alone in a 1 versus 5.
Oh, man. Well, that was interesting. We didn't really get to see the beginning of that. just like that, on to no miss. He does not. Can't miss here, as Zaza does look to take that fight. Will lose it. Puts it down to a 4 versus 1. If he doesn't ace clutch, I will lose my mind.
This Molotov just hit the car.
Yeah, no, that would have been a huge volley, but the timing got to be off. Adam to finish it off, and that will be a 10th round for the side of Lemonade Dogs.
Lemonade Dogs?
Yeah, sorry. Lemonade Dogs. Lemonade. Like lemonade.
I do like lemonade. It's nice. You have to have like the right ratio of sweet and like the weird sour feeling you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like good lemonade, and then there's lemon dogs on overpass, which is okay, but could be better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a good analogy. But lemon dogs need to continue with the momentum they have now gotten off that round win. One that was next to impossible for them to pick up flawlessly, as they did drop one player, but it's going to have to be quick. Now, it's 3 pistols on the opposing side. XGamer do fully buy into this one, not with a full buy, just, well, with a broken one. Flaw will smoke off CT. Molotov in kind to return, but Flaw has to push in front of it and will die for it through this. Oh my goodness, Cobra was blind to that op shot, but it's turned right back. Zelos missing the shots, will get one. Can he get the second? Deagle on their side, shuts him down. This is important. XGamer could pick up this round, and for next to free, as they full buy with a broken one at that.
Yup, stuck, able to find some tags, leaving it all down to Anima. He's got to find himself his twin brother and no miss. No miss, as low as he is. Couldn't make this doable, but I think, he's going to retreat, he's going to back off, and he's going to grab the up and bunny hop his way out of there. But unfortunately for him, his brother going to finish him off. 14 on the board. We could be looking at this series being over already, which would be a surprise. 14-10, it's fairly close still. We still have a chance to see Lemon Dogs buy into this one. Buy up into the next as well if they do catch this one.
I'm still stuck on how smart of a play that was. Sus smoked off the doors, while on the other side, Nomis was just sitting there. That was such a smart play to bait in and, well, bait out Adam. In the end, Adam ran away, but still the round going the way of XGamer. And Hemsk winning the fight, fully blind, couldn't see a dang thing, still hits the timing shot. And that is something that may just bring Lemon Dogs back into it. Nomis drops early, and XGamer, if they lose this, they're broke.
We'll be broke if this is it. Zaza finishes off one. Huge round here for Lemon Dogs right here now, though. We still do have the 2 rifles. 1 rifle. Never mind. They're all dead. Lemon Dogs. Whoa! Very quick round.
It's trades, not only of frags, but of rounds themselves. I'm a little surprised that these rounds that Lemon Dogs have won have been so free. Now, by no means have they been for free, but that time around, it hasn't cost them much at all. Rifles still being well in their favor. You can see AKs on 2 players, M4 on another, and they have the op on the board as well. Here are some highlights for the wrap-up of the first half and moving into the second, but I gotta say, it's looking a little difficult for a seemingly convincing XGamer side to pick up consistent rounds, which is uncharacteristic of them if we've seen them at all throughout this season.
Yeah, no, this has become fairly labored here, like you were saying. They got to be careful about how they play this T-side, because T-side, it does come back with some drawbacks. You do have the AKs. This is a bit of an aimer map, but now that you're broke, you don't have anything really left to work with.
Ooh, yeah. I'm looking at the money that we saw, and XGamer will not have a buy here. It's because of the fact that we've been trading rounds and XGamer have been coming out on top of those like streaks of trades. They've been looking good, and with that, when they lose rounds, they won't have cash to work with. I'd like to see them try something, but at this point, there's not too much to try, especially when, well, you're having the CT side hit shots like that.
Yeah, of course. Jeez, just as close as this is, this technical timeout could halt the momentum of Lemon Dogs as well. So you just gotta be careful about how this gets played. It's 11-14.
What's your
I
options?
think
If you're X
there
gamer,
are options
do
here.
you-
If you're X gamer, yeah. Well, what you gotta do is you gotta be looking to deal as much econ damage in this one. You can drop this one and be fine. Buy into the next possibly, but you need to find yourself some frags. You need to, if you find yourself a bomb plant, even if you lose the retake, it's gonna be looking so much better. That's what they gotta be looking to do here.
I'd like to see them just send it, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Look at that. 3 Deagles, a P250, and a Tech 9 Rec 9 coming through. X Gamer surprisingly not playing together. They're actually playing this like a normal round, and it's going to cost you up his life. For some reason, jumping in suicide, and at that point, it basically is suicide, especially when you have a Tech 9 up against an AWP from 112 meters. That's not good, to say the least.
It's not. Susp lying in wait. Could be able to find one here. The timing not coming into the favor. Tries to find one through the wall. That's not going to happen. And now he's just going to be playing this one out pretty carefully. Doesn't want to re-peek into this upper. Of course, the timing's going to be on his side to get up onto Xbox. Shots coming on through. Adam going to be able to find out one. Cobra finds the other. And just like that, fairly quickly together. 12 on the board. 2 away from tying up the game. Meanwhile, X Gamer still broke here. Go ahead, save in full to look to fight for the 15th, coming up into the 28th.
Hey, I think X Gamer right here, this is not an awful position, but not one they'd like to be in. That time around, I'm not too surprised they bought, because they knew they'd have to double eco anyway, so why not eco there, or buy there and then eco here. Next time around, they will have money, but it's going to be a short push. That nade was a little early, so a bomb plant here would give them the cash they're looking for. Bomb will be picked up. There are 3 players on this long side. I don't think X Gamer are even going to get a bomb plant, much less the round win.
Oh, that flash. Massive. That's going to slow them down even further. That molly going to push them off position. Just like that. They're not going to be looking to go towards A right now. They might decide to bum it through mid, and that's what they do decide to do. That's a mistake, because Hemsk is there, and he's finding out the kills. Just like that, Adam to finish it off. That'll be 14-13. Lemon Dogs now sitting 1 away from tying this up and looking to possibly either take us to overtime or map number 3.
This is probably the most important round we've seen so far. Nothing else has amounted to what we are going to see here, and it's going to be a long play. Nice flash, nice Molotov on the other side. Sus can't see a dang thing, but still wins the fight. Cobra dies, looking for the second, he can't get it. Zelos turns it right back. It's a 2-for-1 trade in the end. Now a third is Lemon Dogs coming out on top. Traded again. Nade goes in. That'll do damage, but not enough to turn him into dust. X Gamer. The interaction in long costs them dearly, but hasn't cost them the round just yet. This looks to be a fake, but one that's going to cost Yup his life. Zaza's pushing through T-spawn. Are they going to see each other? No, Yup's holding W. He's going to die. No. Turn around. He's dead. Oh, no.
Worst case scenario just happened. Flaw, now last man standing. We are looking at a tied game here. 14-14. Lemon Dogs bringing it back from the brink of destruction. That was such an odd play to go with on the side of X Gamer.
Too good. You know what this means, right? We are seeing a second round 30.
Yep, we are. We're going to be looking possibly at map number 3 as well.
Unfortunately, last time we reached round 28 with a tied score, it was the side of X Gamer coming away with 2 straight wins, and one of them was on an eco. So this quite literally could be the switch up of the century, where they do the exact same thing 2 rounds or two games in a row. They get 14-14 and then win an eco, win a pistol or win a gun round, and then win the game. I see no reason as to why that couldn't replicate here. It's entirely possible that it's going to happen again. They are this time on the T side, as I mentioned it, but it's still very possible on Dust 2.
Man, this is a rough one to work with here if you are the side of X Gamer. I'm kind of concerned to see what will be coming out here. It's technical timeout.
Back
Fairly long.
Wait, you know what? Wait a second. Lemon Dogs, even if they lose this, they're gonna have money. They have like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a player. I gotta say,
Yeah.
I think Lemon Dogs at least are bringing us to overtime. I see no avenue as to which Lemon Dogs lose both rounds. There's no way.
No, here we go. Now, X Gamer coming up into a eco round. They've got themselves a bit of a forest spot coming out through Mac 10, Deagles, Rec 9s, P250. They're looking to deal damage into this one as much as they can. That Molotov. Oh no! Zaza, too quick! That's awful. That's not what you want to see, but that P250 shot and the Deagle to finish it off certainly yes, no miss. Be collecting themselves a bomb plant. Just like that retake on the books. No rifles have been picked up. It's in a 4 versus 4 retake. This is extremely rough for either side, really. Let's just see what we do have.
Oh no!
Lemon Dogs do here. Yup, winning that fight. It's going to be a deficit. This is really unfortunate to see. So that's going to be able to find out one. This has become really rough. We're seeing a bit of a repeat. Zelos able to find one on a no miss. Looking for a second. Looking for bomb. Finds it, but not going to be able to get the defuse. Shots come out from Cobra. Finishes off two, but the time is up. And we are seeing match points for the side of X Gamer. By the skin of their teeth, they put that one on the board.
I just want to quickly point this out. That is 2 straight games as to which we have been tied at 14. X Gamer have been put on an eco going into round 29 and have then won the eco. This time around, it was a forced eco-ish kind of round. I don't even know what to call that. But they did not have the money to be able to win that round. I'm sorry. It should not have happened. Also, we're being told it's tactical timeouts. These are actual regular timeouts, not technical timeouts. So, yeah, we're being messed with. But there's no way X Gamer should have won that. And as I look at it, it's a full buy on both sides. Everybody with their rifle of choice. Most importantly, Hemsk and Cobra, both with ops.
Yeah, that could be the difference maker. We saw it doing really good work there on Overpass. We need to see it do that same sort of work coming up into this one. Because if it doesn't, it could fall apart really, really quickly. But this tactical timeout coming on through, I'm not sure who it's by, but it's been... That last round was just incredible to see. Like, you don't see that happen all too much.
I'm still surprised. I refuse to believe that this is actually happening. We are getting another round as to which it will be round 30. It will be this seemingly dominant throughout the entire season X Gamer on the front foot, on what is grand finals point. And all that stands between them is 5 angry Swedes, all wielding rifles.
Yep, that's exactly what's going on here. It's tactical timeout over now, coming into the final round of regulation, regardless of what happens. We're either going to overtime, or we're either going to a 2-0 scoreline for X Gamer, pushing on through quickly. Adam not going to be able to activate there, needs to back off, wants to play a little bit more carefully. This round is for all the dice right here, for all the coin. The biggest bets comes into this round now. We've got utility, we have got kits, we have got rifles. This is the final round that we would hope for here on Dust 2. Oh, right now being played out slowly, looking to play that mid control. The AWP are going to be looking down towards Tons, not going to be finding anything else. Meanwhile, X Gamer setting up to go towards B. One player on the site, one just outdoors. Working his way towards mid. Might be able to find something here if no miss hits his shot. Smoking a Molotov to shield their approach. The bomb's still in position to go towards B. 3 players in position to hold them off. This is a really unique setup coming out of Lemon Dogs. We haven't seen this one come out from them yet. Having 3 towards B, it's like they know that could be coming out here. With Zaza spotting from long there. Could be able to find one behind the box, but the timing on this might be rather unfortunate. That flash going to come on through. I think it's just about time to get things kicked off for the side of X Gamer. They think he's behind box. Long. He's not. He's rotated. He's going to spot one out. Not find the shot, but Sus will. That's the initial shot on Annabut. Twin killing each other. Zod's not gonna be able to find out one. Doesn't win the other fight. Hence gonna be able to find out one as well. Magi there for the refrag. Brings it down to Cobra. Just like that, we could be looking at the end here. Cobra, 1 versus 3 AWP in hand. On retake on to the B site. Looking for the retake, looking to find the first one out. It's finished off 16-14, 2-0 for the side of X Gamer. Looking rather clean there, went all the way to the end of the map. That is what we call GG's in the server. Absolutely brilliant play coming out from both, but we do have X Gamer reign undefeated throughout this whole Swedish league.
They go to what is the team or the nation's finals. The final 5, of course, will await. But that is, as you said, to play for everything they could ever want, ever anything. It's great. I love it. This is a more unique setup I'm seeing from LeaguesGG. These guys have brought in something that's really fun to see, where you have a really nationalized league, and then you expand it into everybody playing the best of the best from each individual nation. Of course, the top 5 teams reaching that final point. But Dugade, 16-14, 16-14. Overpass and Dust 2. Wow.
Yeah, we see a little bit of deja vu right there. It was really, really nice to see. It was very consistent coming out from both teams. It was legitimately 1-for-1 trades at some points. They were playing very tactically. They were able to go through, have those fragging potential that they absolutely need, and they did it absolutely brilliantly. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is all from us today. That was absolutely fantastic to see for the finals here of the Swedish League. But we will be throwing back to the host. It's time to light. If you have any final comments, any final mementos you do want to put out, I would love to hear them.
Yeah, my final thoughts. Wow, those are my final thoughts. Again, 16-14, 16-14. 2 errant rounds on each map. That's how things change. Welcome to Counter-Strike, a land of the what the heck. That's how it comes down to. But don't forget, we still have the rest of the Prime League finals. And if you're looking for more of Orbital, who wasn't here today because he's mean, but you know, Dugate and I got to cast together. Go and watch us on Wednesday. But that's it for us. We're gonna send it back to the hosts. GG's. See you guys.
Holy moly, boys, we are back in the studio after this best of 3 of this series. An X Gamer coming out clutch. It seems like the energy that you get from everything and the popcorn, we are running on a tough one here. They taking it home, and it's a 2-0 lead for them. Congratulations to X Gamer, looking goddamn great at it, not losing a single match whatsoever. And oh my god, this is just, like, looking at this every single time gets me hyped as I hear myself double over and over. But it is what it is. The next game we're coming out clean, doing what they have to do, and it's just like outstanding performance here. Even though it was looking kind of shaky, it wasn't totally into their favor. Like, it wasn't just them. Lemondog showed up too, but I do want to point out one major thing throughout this last game. Hemsk not showing up for 9 straight rounds at the beginning of the game. He didn't have a kill. It's first in the 10th round he started up picking up any kills whatsoever. He was struggling so bad coming into this game, and it doesn't look like him. He usually is the one who looks great, open up for his team, make this kind of room, and then not showing up on their own map pick is a struggle. No kills for 9 rounds. That's gotta hurt badly, and it showed up. That is why they just had a struggle coming through this one. But I do hear we have an interview. But we're slowly getting there. I'm just going to talk to one of the guys from X Gamer just a little bit later, but we're waiting for now. But X Gamer coming out clutch. 2 games though. 16-14, not the cleanest wins here, but you got to think about that. Throughout the entire series, like throughout group stages, going into quarterfinals, go semi, and then finals now, they haven't dropped a single map. how insane is that? We had teams like Lemon Dogs, we had like Lil Mix, the guys from last season who took everything, went all the way through, and then they just couldn't get a final spot. Lemon Dogs look way better winning against them, and then now XGamer just slamming through, taking everything away, going into their favor. And as last time I had an interview, it was all they said was like, you gotta eat the popcorn, and you gotta drink XGamer, and then you win a series. Easy clap. But we're gonna cut to a short break, and then we're gonna go into an interview, so we're gonna catch you guys in a bit.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.
After just looking at a beautiful sponsor, and we just had Tons of Light just pop off it for a short second there, looking great like a little gremlin for a second there, but god damn, yeah, a few highlights here from the last map, and both teams just coming out. There's so many great plays from both teams, they're looking great, even though like Lemon Dogs didn't show up to a full potential. They could have shown a little bit more, we know they can do more, but at the end of the day, we need a winner, and Gamers just took it down 2-0, which is amazing. Sus really showed up here at the end too. And just to clarify one thing here, we have, or not clarify, just to know to you guys, we have Lemonhead talking to me here just after the highlights. He's slowly getting ready. He just needs to calm down a little bit after having the hype with his team, and that's fair. I can totally understand that. They're happy they finally took the grand final win. So there's no doubt about it. But let him calm down a little bit, and then he's going to come talk to me, and it's going to be super great. But XGamers, again, coming out of nowhere. I actually didn't know they had a Counter-Strike team before this season started. I actually only thought it was like an alternative to energy drinks and all that sort of jazz. And now they're coming out with this Counter-Strike team just like slamming through, looking better than everything. It's probably just a team where they sat down looking at the best players in Sweden and said, what if we take this IGL? What if we take this support, this rifler, this AWPer, everything like that, plumbing into a team, and then just take it away? And then, like, from this, looking at this, they just, like, it looks like a well put together team coming through, and I think they can take this team, if they want to be smart about this, take this team, keep pushing and keep working with this team, and just slam them together, and then put them all the way through other series too, because I think these guys can go really, really far. But I also want to notice one thing here. We also have the Danish finals here on Wednesday, so you gotta stick around for that one on Wednesday, which I'm super excited for. It's gonna be against Dream and Esports Hardy, and I also want to point out one thing. Lemon Dogs and Dream is playing on the 12th too, so both final teams are gonna play later this month too, so it's gonna be a spicy one, that one too. But we obviously not gonna show that one since we are closing out on our finals very, very soon, as we only have pretty much the Danish league left, which I'm very excited for too, because that has been all over the place. We have teams showing up, somebody going all the way through, just like XGamer did, and then we have teams like slowly building their way up, and then now they're in the finals like Dream did, or Esports Hardy did, so that is super insane. But I hear our interview is ready, and obviously I'm not gonna see him sadly, but I can at least talk to him, so that is great. And I'm hearing we have the coach from XGamer and not Melonhead talking to me. And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing great, and wow, what a performance today. It wasn't the cleanest one, but you guys managed to pull it through. And what kind of just went through the heads here at the end for you guys?
I mean, we started kind of slow, I would say, but we always kept the momentum up and always tried to have clear comms and hype each other up, and never lose the focus of the game. I was always sitting there and trying to hype them up and come up with new ideas for them, and yeah, so it was a teamwork today.
Definitely is, because like last time I talked to one of the guys from you guys, all he said was like, this is what you gotta do to stay hyped. You gotta push through with your teammates, let them know you're here, bring the momentum in and the happiness, and how you guys gotta be feel great. You didn't lose a single match or a single map through the entire thing. Like, that is insane for a team to do, and you guys are fairly new. Are you gonna stick together, or do you have other plans for the teams?
We will see what the future brings, but obviously we're super happy with this win, and yeah, we will try to celebrate today. What happens in the future is unwise, but we will try to do our best here in the things we're playing.
Indeed, because like I hope you guys stick together, because you're looking like a very put together team. Like, you're looking really strong at the moment, and I think you guys can go far. But I do also want to touch on a little bit here, because like your map pick in the beginning was looking a little shaky. Kind of just talk me through what was going on and how you guys pulled it through at the end.
I mean, Overpass is a map that we're super confident on, but they played great, I would say. They played in a way that was a little bit tricky for us to figure out. They had a super strong Opry in Hemsk who was picking us off, and yeah, we find a way, we adapted well, but props to Lemondogs. They played a great game this time. And yeah, not much to say. I mean, we are a momentum-based team, and we are thriving and playing really well when we get a good start. So I'm super happy for the guys and for the whole team that we pulled through, even though we had a slower start this time, and could show that we could grind out the matches either way.
And you're looking great at it too. Like, throughout the entire momentum you guys had, yes, there's a little flaws in there and everything, but at the end it succeeds, and you guys coming out on top looking super great. Is there anything you want to say to everybody who's been watching and follow you guys all the way through this series, and what we can expect for you guys in the future?
Yeah, obviously I want to thank a huge shout out to our sponsors, XGamer, who is helping us a lot with providing us with products and making sure that we are having getting funds in the right time, and they make sure that we can do this as more of a hobby. So really huge shout out to them, and also to the guys watching. You're amazing. You're been cheering from us, and yeah, go XGamer.
Thank you so much, and again, congratulations on this grand final, and I hope to get to speak to you guys again at some point later in the next year, hopefully. I hope I see you guys another time, but congratulations, and then go enjoy the win with the boys.
Thank you, it was a pleasure. Have a nice evening.
My pleasure. But yeah, that concludes everything we had from the Swedish League, and oh my god, what a last series we just had. It was super exciting. I was on the edge of the seat, and I think everybody in the production has been on the edge too. And I hope you guys at home has been enjoying this Swedish final. But that is all. I am Hyperflop, and thank you guys so much for watching. And thanks to our sponsor, Steer Series. That is all we have for tonight, and I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday for the Danish final.
There's no shortcut, no cheat code. All you got is you and the grind. And the whole army of randoms trying to stop you. Trying to be better than you. Trying to piss in your prize pool. And they can try all day, you go all night. Make every click count. Delete them all. Cause when you dedicate your life to this, it's more than winning. It's everything. Prime for glory.